I think we're live. We're live,
Are we live,
everyone.
Rap?
Yeah,
Are we
yes, we
alive or
are.
are we? No, fuck off! No, there's a car in front of me with a Beto for Senate gay pride flag. I fucking hate this shit. Get away
Welcome to
from
Austin.
California, fucking fruit!
What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back into this new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful March 2nd, 2024. You can
My
already
day's
tell.
been ruined by Beto supporters. You fucking loser!
Dude, you're in Austin.
Yeah, welcome to Austin, everyone. So, of
I
course,
was fucking driving on. I was driving on I-35 earlier. There were some fucking students. Yeah, I was on I-35 earlier. There were some fucking students waving like "In siege of Gaza now," and I was like, man, oh man, I can't open my mouth or I'll get in big trouble.
okay,
But I also saw a woman walking downtown topless on 7th Street, and I really fucking hated that.
But, okay, like usual, guys, we are joined by Mr. James.
Hi.
And, of course,
And
Real
they've
Texas
already
Politics.
They've already heard Real Tex and I speak.
Yeah, so everyone's here tonight. Tonight we have a shorter Super Tuesday stream. We're gonna go tell the Wisconsin referendums. There will be some key results out of there. But first, before we continue with tonight's stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel. Like Tyrone says, just $1 a month. Think about it, just $1.
It's literally $1 a month, guys. Come on.
Yeah, and of course, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way to send a super chat via, well, the chat. Again, I'll try to get through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get them answered. And we already got a couple. Godsmack Air 69 has joined the channel, or he has rejoined the channel. Thank you so much. A Glitch Eevee for 2. Imagine blank ballots could get delegates in New York. So we'll get to New York in a second. That's closing in like an hour, but I believe there's what's the family party? What's that party called in New York, James?
It's called the word. It's not just in New York. It's in a lot of states. It's in California and Connecticut
Yeah, but
too. It's the Working Families Party.
So essentially, they endorsed Uncommitted in New York. So there might be a good vote share there.
There's not even an uncommitted option in New York, I don't think.
Is there?
Yeah, there isn't. There's not. It's just Biden, Phillips, and Williamson.
Come on, Phillips, get some delegates.
I can't fucking get.
I
I can't fucking get over the fact that the Beto car in front of me has a fucking Beto trans flag that says Beto for everyone.
Oh, good lord.
That's like the most Travis County thing I could fucking think of, dude.
Okay, so you mentioned there were some watermelon cultists out there. Where
Palestine people that's for Palestine. Just
I know that, but yeah, like, were you driving by the UT Austin?
No, I'm in Cedar Park right now. It's gonna be like an hour and a half to get home. Here, I'll post a couple pictures of what I saw in the chat text.
Prince Rider for 5. Main things to watch today. If New York is truly in play, the primary vote will reflect that. Will Wisconsin initiatives pass is another one also. So I think New York.
Both Wisconsin propositions are gonna pass. Just to be clear,
I think they both pass. Yeah. Even because it's just a common sense referendum. It's just like
they're also. I mean, it's also like the. I mean, obviously the wording is. I mean, it's like with prohibit private funding of elections. I mean, whether you support the specifics or not, just someone reading that question is going to say, like, of course I want to ban rich people from buying elections.
Yeah, and also you got the other question was related to election officials. So, a Glitch Eevee for 2, Beto support is you. Yeah, so I did vote for both of them. Yes, I was thinking of voting for the Democrat primary to screw with Biden, but I decided nah, I gotta vote for the orange man. I'm not gonna waste my vote on Biden. So
I should mention, by the way, New York and Connecticut do not have an uncommitted option, but Wisconsin and Rhode Island.
Connecticut does have uncommitted.
Yeah, they
Connecticut. No, I didn't see. Oh, wait a minute.
Didn't you vote uncommitted?
There is one. Okay. Cenk Uygur is on the ballot.
Well, apparently
too.
James didn't get on the ballot, or he didn't.
Yeah, no, the voter registration thing. Like,
I was like, okay, so Connecticut does. That's going to be a big one. Connecticut is a big university state.
Okay, but what would you have voted for? Would you have voted? Because I know you said you plan to vote in the Democratic primary.
I would have voted uncommitted.
Based.
Okay. Based.
Cole Langer for 5. Thoughts of the Hovde rally. Also, Make Johnson Ukraine thing. Is he asking for a loan? Because that's what some are saying. The first thing is Hovde got endorsed by Trump. So that seals.
Wait, Hovde got the Trump endorsement?
Yeah, he endorsed it.
Okay, so Baldwin is fucked then.
I won't go that far yet, but as for the Ukraine stuff, I don't know. I didn't hear about that. Stephen Howard for 5. Hey, Rap, can you explain more about what the Wisconsin referendums are about? One deals with private funding, like, no, Mark Zuckerberg cannot spend $100 million on elections. That should not be allowed. The other one deals with only election officials can run elections. That, again, that just
Yes,
makes sense.
one, election officials and people trained to do such things should only be allowed to do elections. 2, there should be no private donations above $1,000.
Yeah.
And 3, repeal Citizens United.
Yeah.
Okay, so blank ballots can be counted in New York. So basically, there is uncommitted in all of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
by the way, I'm going to say this about Connecticut. Since uncommitted is on the ballot in Connecticut, I'm just going to recommend you all watch the results in New Haven.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was New Haven.
That's where,
Yeah,
that's
Yale
where
has got a whole bunch of them.
And also, the other big university town is Mansfield. It's in that's where UConn is.
Mans. Glitch Evie for 5. No, there is uncommitted. However, blank ballots are counted, but they can't get delegates in New York. So I'm intrigued how many blank ballots there are in New York. Because if there's like
a lot
couple
of New York
100,000
from the Muslims.
Yeah, it would probably be New York City we see it. And
by the way, I'm sorry if anyone hears my blinker in the background. I'm driving home right now.
No one hears it.
Okay, just making sure. I turned my noise suppression to crispy, and I increased my microphone sensitivity. Yeah, no, I'd be on my computer normally, but I am driving home because I've been dealing with Austin rush hour traffic. I do apologize for anyone who hears background noise.
That's fine.
I also apologize for the Beto Spurg out, but everyone here knows how I feel about. Everyone here knows how I feel about Beto cuckoid.
You love Beto. He's
Okay,
your favorite
so I
person
should
ever.
mention this
I'm
about Rhode
going
Island as
to
well.
kill you!
Ah, calm down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I'm going to
Anyways, Rhode Island
decorate
does
the
have
Wisconsin forests with your innards!
Okay.
Anyway,
Awesome Lego 3000 for 5. Cast my ballot for Donald John America today in New York. Glad to be here in the stream.
Donald John America. He didn't say that he didn't have DNA. He had USA.
Yeah. Glad to be here in the stream, and I love your content. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you. Member, Gerald Hydra has been a member for 7 months. Guess who back? Back again. Guess who's back? Yeah. Welcome back, good sir. The voices for 2. Did you see the New Jersey poll from Emerson? Yeah, I saw that Trump was like within 7 in New Jersey.
Rhode Island is Brown University, which is in Providence. I guess that's where a lot of the uncommitted is going to come from.
Okay, polls just closed in both Connecticut and Rhode Island. These should be fairly quick states. They're usually decent, right?
I don't think they closed.
Remember.
There's like a minute.
I mean,
A minute. Sorry.
There hasn't been many. There hasn't been. I haven't watched any elections recently. I mean, I guess there was the Rhode Island special election, but I don't remember it taking like an extremely long time in either of the states.
That's a Tesla with a California license plate. Fucking fruit.
Okay, so polls just closed in both states. I'm intrigued to see what the uncommitted vote share is for
Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut and Rhode Island. Because for the
it's gonna be really interesting, especially with Connecticut, because like you said, Connecticut's a really big university state, but also like Connecticut's one of the states where I think isn't Connecticut one of the states where Trump improved his margin from 2016 over 2020?
No.
And like
I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot of
voted for Trump I voted for Clinton by around 14 in 2016, and then by Biden by around 20 in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
There's a lot of vote suburbs out there. So.
I mean, how popular is Biden in Connecticut?
I mean,
it
depends on the area.
Probably somewhat popular, but
surely.
Well, I mean, it depends on the area.
He's only popular in like New England at this point.
Let's see here. Trump overperformed in Rhode Island, underperformed in Connecticut. I agree with that. Rhode Island's definitely more pro-Trump.
But I mean, there was that Senate primary back in 2022 in Connecticut where the state house minority leader lost to a Trump endorsed candidate.
Well, no, Trump's gonna win, obviously, but
yeah, no, I'm just saying there was that was like a bit of an upset back in 2022.
So results will be coming any time now. I hope Cenk gets like a couple thousand votes out of Connecticut. You should have voted for Cenk if you did vote.
No, I couldn't because the registration didn't work. But no, I don't like Cenk. I would have voted on.
You should have voted Cenk.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, apparently in civics, you now have to pay to see the state map for Biden's approval rating.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah, it's behind a paywall now.
That should be free. Like I don't get why everything's a
You
paywall now.
have to email them for the plans. It's
Oh, you
bullshit.
gotta email them. Oh yeah, that's
Oh
surely.
I just looked at it. I can access it without paying for it.
Oh well, I have no idea how the hell.
Let's see here. Prediction for the Wisconsin referendums. I think both pass. We should know right away if it passes or not. Referendums are much easier because like they're kind of universal.
Connecticut does seem like resist-lib territory, so Biden should probably do pretty well. I would say everywhere except New Haven.
General Hydra for 2. So how you guys be doing this fine year? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
I mean, I'm about to enlist and be gone for like 3 or 4 months, so I'm pretty excited. I'm finally going to get my life on track.
Oof. Yeah. Okay, let's see. The New Jersey poll is actually insane. Yeah, Trump's only down by 7, and then, you know, Republicans are winning or down by 7 in the Senate race. It's like, bro, hold up. Let bro cook.
Yeah, someone was asking about the that mayor race that was like contested and had all those like redo elections. It was there is that's all over now. There were 4 elections and Ganem won all of them. So
okay, apparently we got results out of NBC News. Can someone fact check this?
For which
you might want to get that fact checked by real American patriots.
Yep, true. So apparently Trump's up in Connecticut by 50 with like a couple, like 12 votes in.
Okay, this probably will be one of Haley's better states.
Oh yeah, it's going to be because Connecticut.
Yeah, I guess all the results. All right, I thought. Okay, I guess I'll watch the Republican primary then.
Well, I'll be voting for the Orange Gangster in New Jersey this November. The Orange Gangster. Have we reached that point where it's just the Orange Gangster? Not like Orange Man, just the Orange Gangster, bruh.
Sounds like a fucking Batman or Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, just like the Orange Gangster.
I cannot escape this worst communist gangster police state. Held captive by the communist gangster computer god! I, Francis E. Deck! I forgot the rest of the copy pasta.
What was that?
What, you don't know about the communist gangster computer god copy pasta?
What are you even talking about? Are you schizophrenic?
Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to pull that up because he drops the N-word like 20 times with that copy pasta. That's going to get you demonetized. I just said I'm not gonna, you motherfucker.
Okay, so Joe Biden's currently getting 96% of the vote in Connecticut right now. But that's,
Whoop-de-doo.
That's only with Hartford, so.
Oh, of course, yeah. Hartford.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the NPC results are very small. Like,
yeah, so they're not even. At first, when people said, "Oh, there's results out of NBC," I thought, "Oh yeah, surely that means like more than 2," but no, it's like nothing.
I wish every Beto voter would fuck off to California if they love high taxes and gay sex so much.
So true.
So true.
Fucking queers.
Okay, you gotta calm down. Calm down. All right.
Where's Palestine?
Let's see. Biden is screwed in many places in Upper Midwest. Progressives hate him in Northeastern Ohio, and Central Democrats hate him. In Southern Texas, it's Hispanics. In Hawaii, it's due to the malfires. Yeah, so there's just problems for Biden across the board. There's not like one.
I cannot wait to see the Madison results.
I pray that like Uncommitted wins that. I would freaking laugh. Mike for 5.
I don't think it will because of professors, but it'll probably.
Yeah, you got.
It'll probably get like 30% or something.
But how much of the vote is Golden Corral State University's blessed son getting in Will counties? Because I was told winning the Suburbans would like win us Wisconsin.
Mike for 5. I live in New Jersey. Trump ain't winning here, but the big beautiful orange gets my vote.
You live in New Jersey? I'm so sorry to hear that.
The big beautiful orange.
Alex, if you're watching, Alex from New Jersey, if you're watching the stream, man, you gotta fucking message me on Discord. I know we haven't talked since you said you're converting to Hinduism, but we gotta fucking catch up, dude.
What do you even wait? What? I Am Moon has joined the channel. Welcome, good sir.
Welcome to the channel.
Did Alex
Run while you still can.
At the rally?
Wait, what?
Did Alex Brusowitz even speak at the rally?
He was shouted out, but no.
He got shouted out. Okay, wait, is he even running? I know
he is. Isn't Brusowitz running? He was leading in the poll. That was.
There was a poll that had him leading. He's gonna run.
Oh, unrelated. Hey, Realtex, are you excited for Monday?
Oh yeah, the eclipse.
Yep. No, I'm
Oh,
meeting
yeah.
up with like 3 different people to watch the eclipse happen.
Okay, results on New Haven. Everyone shut up. Uncommitted to 30%.
Oh,
But it's only 100
Wow.
votes, so...
yeah, it's only 100 votes.
ACL Patriots, let's
That's high.
go.
Patriots. Maryland Delegate for 2. Do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene will succeed in taking out Johnson? No. I don't think
No.
she will.
I think Large Marge is just proving herself to be the
Large
laughing stock further and
Marge.
further.
Large March.
Yeah, I got that one from Ye. So
Good lord. Come on, New Haven
Where is that?
Patriots. That guy's gone woke. So,
I mean,
okay.
it's probably all the university students.
Probably, but is this early vote? Okay, Hartford's in. With only
100%.
5 votes, no one cares.
5 votes and Biden has 100%. Yeah, stop the count.
Stop the count.
stop the count! Stop the count!
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Oh, Hartford just
Yeah,
came in
what
on the
about-
Democrat. Oh, wait, it's only 5 votes.
New Haven, more results.
We got Rhode Island. We got Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, 50% uncommitted in Charlestown. Charlestown back in 2020 voted for.
What if Biden ends up performing worse in Rhode Island than Connecticut?
Well, that's kind of. I think that's not a surprise. There's a lot of like pro-life Dems here.
Oh yeah, and Nikki
Yeah,
Haley's winning around 10% right now.
There's not even a university in Charlestown. So
Nikki Haley.
I've been there. I've been there
Central
before.
Dem- like so. Yeah,
That's
Charlestown
not
is.
Charlestown's like a beach town. It's like that's basically what it is. It's like
Yeah,
a beach
uncommitted
town.
so far is getting 11% in Coventry, and Charleston is 15%. Come on, Patriots. Let's see here. Trump needs all the 2016 states plus Nevada, New Mexico, Minnesota, Colorado, Virginia. I don't think he gets that. But...
All right,
No,
Trump's at
not
88%
happening.
in Connecticut.
He's doing better than Biden. Oh, good lord.
89% in New Haven
I think-
with 45 votes.
Okay, here's my hot take. I think that Trump's ceiling for 2024 is 2016 plus Nevada, Minnesota, and Virginia.
Okay.
I would love to flip Delaware, New Mexico, and Rhode Island,
Okay,
or
wait,
like Maine's all.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Tyrone, but New Haven's 11% and Trump's at 89%. He's doing better than Biden in New Haven.
Oh yeah. By the way, Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley
got
is
100% in
No,
Hartford.
that's a single vote.
A single vote. Hartford Patriots. 1 vote.
It's Zojo over. Trump's gonna lose Connecticut.
Wow. Maryland Delegate for 2. I also voted for Trump in Suffolk County, New York. You're a patriot. Godspeed you, good sir.
You're a real patriot. God bless God bless the state of New York, and God bless New York Patriots. May they be able to take their state back from the horse Katie Hochul and all the wicked, nasty anti-gun, anti-right to repair, anti-life Democrats. God bless you all.
Okay,
man.
so
much love from Texas.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Dean Phillips
is winning at Pawtucket.
Yes, Dean Phillips Patriots are alive.
Dean Phillips. Okay. Do you guys think that like Dean Phillips might be setting him up for like a state primary, or like do you think Dean Phillips might be setting himself up for 2028 or running for a statewide?
There's one vote for Shane.
His career's dead. No one's gonna want to vote for him.
Yes, there's a Chank voter that exists. Yes,
probably
there's a chance.
I think the Chank. The Chank voter's probably Turkish. Let's be real. Hi, Yeet. Hey, buddy.
Hello, internet.
Yeah.
Dean Phillips is winning Pawtucket, and Trump's got a larger vote share than Biden.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of
in Connecticut.
It's early. It's early, but Rhode Island's just freaking hilarious. He's doing
Uncommitted just went up.
Uncommitted.
Oh, it's because of Cranston. I think it's Cranston. I have no idea actually.
Hi, Yeet. How was your day?
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
Mike's it's just one of those days.
Oh,
come on. Another California license plate, you motherfucker. Get out of state.
Mike for 2. I think Trump gets 2016 states plus Minnesota and Nevada.
Shoot to kill, motherfucker.
Stop. Okay, calm down.
Hey, we got a call. Donald Trump has won Connecticut.
Wow.
Let's go.
I didn't know that. And Rhode Island. Trump is outrunning Biden in Rhode Island and Connecticut. Come on. Make it happen.
All right, I'm not even looking at the Rhode Island map. Is Nikki Haley winning anything in Rhode Island?
No, she's getting crushed everywhere.
So true.
Yeah, no, she only won 9%.
So Mike is Mike for 2. I think Trump gets 2016 states plus Minnesota and Nevada. I think Nevada, but not Minnesota, not Virginia. I agree with that. Man Milk for 2.
I think his baseline is 2016 plus Nevada, which is still good.
Hey, Connecticut and Rhode Island just got called for Biden.
It's here. Man Milk for 2. Pawtucket Patriot Brewing Company endorses Dean Phillips. Patriots. I just can't believe they're. Come on, please let this not be an error.
Hey
please.
guys, we got some big news here. Uncommitted is tied with Biden in Providence.
Yo!
Wait, what? Wow!
Uncommitted is actually beating Biden right now.
Come on.
That's got to be Brown University. That's got to be a Brown University province.
It probably is. It's probably like the Brown.
What are you saying?
There's a chance Biden could lose a bunch of townships with Rhode Island. Please.
Can we get much higher?
Have we talked about the recent news out of Nebraska?
Yes. So
no.
we do got breaking news out of Nebraska. Actually, I just was about to say this. So apparently, the governor of Nebraska is pushing to end the congressional district electoral system. So.
Yeah, but the Democrats have the filibuster power in the state legislature, and the session ends in 6 days.
Copium.
So I don't think it's going to
just pass. Extend the session.
I mean, I guess they could, but the Democrats still have a filibuster. Nebraska has
just abolish the filibuster.
I don't know what the rules around that are.
Just abolish it.
I don't know if they can. I mean, is it like a 50 vote thing to abolish the filibuster?
I don't know. It's probably like in the Constitution somewhere.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I would assume so. Sure.
The Democrats have been using the filibuster for like the past like 2 years.
I don't think Pillen would announce his support for it if he didn't think it had a roadmap to pass.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of it passing. But if that happens, Maine would just abolish theirs probably. So
no, they can't. They can't.
Why?
From what I see, it's in the state constitution, which means it would need a 2/3 vote in both chambers in Maine, and they don't have that.
Good. Let's see. This uncommitted vote is getting far worse for Biden. Yeah, I'm noticing this. Like, the longer the primary goes on, there's more uncommitted votes, which is just funny, but...
Well, again, it's Palestine. It's all to Palestine.
It's all about Palestine.
And I guess the Rafah, whatever stuff going on. I mean, there was that whole thing with Israel launching a strike, and never mind. Something that happened earlier today or yesterday.
It was yes, I think it was either, I forgot what day it was, but I think it was yesterday. Israel bombed a truck that had a bunch of
Palestinian of those people that were killed.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of workers.
I would like for this, like, keep in mind, I'm of the opinion it's a shame both sides can't lose, because both sides have been co-opted by political powers that just want to genocide one or the other.
Yeah.
I would like to remind everybody that we must, in spite of them being our enemies, we must pray for our enemies, and we must pray for peace in the Middle East, because innocent people dying is not, in fact, good, no matter how you feel about it.
Yeah, there's innocent getting, both sides getting slaughtered.
It is said in the Bible that that the Holy Land shall be basically perpetually fought over, whether it's the Jews, the Christians, or the Muslims. So we must pray for peace in the Middle East, and continue to hope that one day there shall not be bloodshed where the martyrs have been.
Okay, let's see here. Any results out of Quahog? No.
Quahog. Yo, hold on. Who did Peter Griffin vote for?
Dean Phillips.
No, he voted for Adam West.
Oh, good lord. All right, let's see.
Committed.
Tyrone for Supreme Leader. God help us all if that's the case.
Don't worry, Rap. You'll be my chief propagandist. James is going to be the token liberal, so that I could just say, hey, we're not a total dictatorship. We allow some dissenters. I like James because he's nice to me. Bottom text.
Why does every single New England state use this stupid town system for their elections?
Pawtucket was an error.
No!
Damn it!
I don't think
And-
Providence is, though.
Yeah,
but
looks
the
like
reason why the reason why
It's
New
over.
England
Uncommitted, it's only getting 34% now. That's
Oh,
horrible.
no.
Oh, okay, that's still good. That is actually still.
Uncommitted is getting delegates, Rhode Island.
Oh my goodness, it actually might.
Poll Langdon for 2. What's Kennedy's margin in Connecticut and Rhode Island? Probably it's like 10%, both states. 10, 15.
There's like some low information voters around here who like think he's like a random other Kennedy.
Yeah,
And so
well,
they
he
I
is a
like how we
Kennedy.
have both. I like how we have both the rap and the James State on the same day.
True. Carrick mode for 2. Brian Griffin equals Biden voter. Yeah, definitely. Brian Griffin's a liberal, so.
Well,
So,
Brian
yeah,
Griffin's like he's not able to vote because he's a fucking dog. But
Wow, I didn't know that.
Allow me to shout out the base Brown University Patriots for voting for Uncommitted.
Yeah, so
You are
Uncommitted
copying-
looks like they're gonna crack
You are copying the
15%.
genocide with your vote.
So it's gonna be close, but I think in is it the 2nd district that Providence is in?
Providence is.
I think they kind of split. They kind of
Oh,
split.
yeah,
it in
yeah,
half.
yeah.
Yeah,
but-
they split Providence.
I'm assuming that one of the districts are gonna get 15%. I'm
It's
assuming.
wherever Brown is. It's going to be wherever Brown University is.
Yeah, because I'm looking here. There's every township right now, except like a couple of these southern ones. They're getting like double digits.
Let me go look at TRA. Let me see how this works.
Okay, so Trump is gonna get over 85. Yeah, Trump's doing better than Biden in both primaries.
Okay, Brown University is in the 1st district.
Okay, so I'm assuming the 1st district. If this keeps up, he loses or gets some delegates out of that.
In other news, Rob and Chris Christie are tied in Rhode Island.
The battle for 15th place.
That's all we have left.
Okay, there's 3 towns left to report, and then the map is basically done.
Yeah, so Rhode Island counted quick. Good job.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Connecticut's at 2%.
Oh, to be fair, it's only 20 minutes in. So
Yeah, Connecticut's a bit slower, but
I'll give them time. It's not like freaking California where you get 1% in 2 hours. So
54%.
Yeah, and I mean all the big cities have counted, like New Haven.
Rhode Island is like the Democratic Florida right now. God damn. I never expected this from a blue state.
townships are all in. The map is entirely covered, and Trump's going every township by a lot.
Well, they're just towns, not townships. Townships are different.
Sorry,
entities.
James. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. Anyways, yeah, I know. There's
Well, 'cause
different-
You just
Townships are
offended the Connecticut man.
whatever. Frickin' townships, Wisconsin,
It's
towns
like
in
townships
Connecticut.
are in like townships are in the Midwest, and
Yeah,
towns are in
yeah.
because they do more municipal functions.
isn't
County
isn't
government.
Connecticut like removing the county system in a few
Oh,
years?
we already did. Connecticut abolished the counties last year.
Wow, Biden's at 69% in New Haven Township.
Wait, so
Patriots.
Connecticut doesn't have counties anymore? It just has towns?
Yeah, we use county equivalents, but they don't like mean anything other than lines on them.
All right,
Other
maps
than
done.
what you went to.
Maps done for
What?
the Democratic primary in Rhode Island.
What'd you say? What'd you say, James? It's county
Wait.
equivalents, but they're what?
There's county equivalents, but they don't really mean anything. It's just that the city governments of the different towns are supposed to collaborate within like their county equivalent.
Okay, why did Connecticut get rid of counties then?
Because we
it's
didn't have any
Connecticut.
county positions. Like the last one was the county sheriff, which was abolished in the '60s for being used for corruption.
Based.
We didn't need them anymore. They were just used for like to say if a business was like operating in like Fairfield County, they would say Fairfield County, but now they just have to say Western Connecticut.
Okay,
or something.
so Biden's not even cracking 80% of Rhode Island.
Well, it is 56%, but it's looking likely that Uncommitted gets some delegates here. Very
yeah, I mean,
likely.
Biden's basically, he basically won the whole state in a landslide except Providence.
Yeah, that's not what he needs. So that district's gonna get something for Uncommitted. Let's see here. Hey, Rap, any results out of Wisconsin? Wisconsin will close in 40 minutes, so we're gonna be here for a little bit for the Wisconsin results, see what happens, and then that'll be it. Okay, some more results out of Connecticut, and Biden's currently at 29 delegates.
Oh, Biden just cracked 80.
Damn. This will be close between Trump and Biden. Who gets higher percent of the vote? But look, it's gonna be close. Rhode Island's funny though, because yeah, it looks like Biden's not gonna get more than Trump.
Yeah, I mean, Rhode Island counted really quick. It's
Okay, so far, I mean, there's more Republican votes that are in, though. Well, I mean, there's a higher percentage of Republican votes.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's less votes. A lot less votes because
Right,
it's
that's true.
yeah. So that's be a little bit misleading, but it's kind of just
I mean, it's states, so
yeah. Let's see. Connecticut is becoming socialist. Socialist. Yeah, that's real. Soy.
I mean, that's basically what all suckdems are. They're socialists.
Socialist.
That's why I don't even dignify with them with the name sockdem. I call them suckdems because they suck.
so true.
It'll be interesting to see how Wisconsin or Biden performs the driftless Wisconsin. I am intrigued by that too. I hope they gets like he loses a couple of counties.
That's probably gonna be like Dean Phillips territory.
More like northern Wisconsin, but who knows? I just hope it's like lacrosse or something crazy like flips.
I doubt it, but
Yeah, I doubt it too. But like it would be funny.
I mean,
like,
Biden's gonna win every county, and I mean, it's Madison's gonna be like what a light, whatever.
he
color,
might lose
purple.
Dane. He might lose Dane.
I doubt it. It depends on turnout.
if he's not losing like New Haven, he's probably not losing Dane.
We just
He's not going to lose. You still got the professor votes. You
Oh
still
no,
got
I
all the
understand. I'm just saying like I'm just saying if you were to lose a county, it would be Dane.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's going to be his worst, but he's not going to lose it.
What do you think about if Trump chooses Ben Carson? Does one of them change the residence or do they risk it? Does Ben Carson live in Florida?
Yeah,
He does.
I mean, Trump would just like move to like Alabama or something.
I don't think Trump's even willing to. He seems like the kind of person that would risk it. If anyone would change states,
he's not going to do that. He's not going to give up Florida's electoral votes.
That's just political suicide.
He's not going to give up the potential of being the first Republican who wins Florida by like 20 digits.
Yeah, 20 digits.
Or not 20 digits, fuck, 20 points. You guys know what I meant. Fuck off.
You said 20 digits. That means like 20 zeros.
Hold up. What the?
I know.
Wait, what's up?
Uncommitted is getting 31% in Waterbury. Biden doesn't even have 60%. I mean, it's 3% in, so it's basically
very early, but.
And what is there?
I mean, my thing, like, I hear all of this, but part of me just, okay, if you guys are free to disagree with me here, but I feel like a lot of these young college liberals, all of this is a performative act, and they will go, in fact, go vote for Biden. Biden is obviously, he doesn't have the numbers to win. There's no fucking way he has a way.
He can't afford to lose any of them. He can't afford to lose any of them, even if it's just 10%.
No, but my thing is, like, with college students explicitly, they don't have any real, like, no offense, James, but the vast majority of liberal college students have no real convictions, and I think Biden's definitely losing some blocks, but I think some people need to keep in mind he's probably not going to lose every block to the degree that we think where he's going to lose it to. I do think a lot of people that are currently rebelling in the primary will eventually fall back in line during the primary.
Some of them might, but I don't know.
I'm saying some will, some won't. The Muslims definitely are. Same with Hispanics. If I had to say which two demographics in specific are not falling back in line, it's the Muslims and it's the Hispanics, because there's no way in fucking hell that Muslims vote for Biden over how he's backing Israel, and there's no way Hispanics vote for Biden given the border crisis and the surge in Trump's popularity. But college, liberal college students and blacks, whatever little protests they have going on right now, they're 100% falling back in line by the election for the most part.
Let's see. It will be interesting to see across Eau Claire counties a Democrat primary, but they're both smaller metros. It could potentially start shifting to the right with the rest of the driftless. I wouldn't go that far, but I just want to see if Eau Claire does something funny. That's one.
I mean, Eau Claire is already kind of. It hasn't really been trending left.
Well, no, it's it had a shift to the right in 2016, but
yeah, it's kind of static.
So we got 30 minutes until Wisconsin results. That's the big election tonight. And of course, New York. I want to see what happens there. But it's looking like Trump is going to sweep every town in Connecticut. Same thing in Rhode Island. Democrats in Rhode Island, looks like Biden might lose some delegates here. It's looking like it. PK for
Yeah,
2.
probably depends.
What?
Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna say probably depends on the remaining vote
Yeah.
in Providence.
PK for 2. Trump got 78% in the Connecticut 2020 primary. He's doing good. Did he only get 78%?
I'll check.
The Base Crusader has joined the channel. Welcome, good sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rap, do you think Trump will win Miami-Dade County? Yes, I think he will. I think he flips it. It'll be close. But
He's gonna flip that one easily. It's gonna be like likely R
There
Miami-Dade.
was
registration's about to flip. So
there was no Republican primary held in Connecticut for 2020.
I think it's more likely. It's more likely Trump flips Miami-Dade than Biden holds Palm Beach.
Yeah, I agree.
Just gotta see. Let's see.
Hey, by the way, Yeet, did you see the image I posted in the server?
No
Travis County resident
one sees
activities.
No one sees it.
I know you're talking. Oh wait.
Let's see here. Damn, I thought he was
nothing else.
conservative. Yeah, well, James is left-leaning, so.
Were you about to say James is conservative?
No, he's left-leaning. I said that. No, someone was asking like, what is his political beliefs?
I'm like the most conservative person here. I support shotgun marriages as opposed to abortions. You knock a bitch up, you're gonna fucking marry her before she delivers, motherfucker.
Bruh. Of all the things he could have said, Mike has joined the channel. Welcome, good sir. Oh my gosh. You support shotgun weddings?
Do you not know what a shotgun wedding is?
I know what it is. Good lord, Tyrone.
Boy, I'm from the South. Yeehaw!
So true.
So true. What do you think of the Florida ballot initiatives this November? Unlike Professor Rufus and those bozos, it's not going to do anything. Like, they claim it's going to cause a blue wave. It's not. So, like, why do people think that? It's going to cause a blue wave magically?
It's the whole reverse hotels stuff.
What's the measures? Like an abortion
Abortion
thing?
weed.
Oh. That's not going to matter.
Doesn't Florida have like the rule now where you need 66% to pass a referendum or something like that?
Okay, we got a bunch of super chats. Prince Rider for 5. Breaking. Saw someone leaked it on Twitter, but new bearish poll. Trump 47%, Biden 41 in PA. Wow.
Yeah, it's Trump plus 6.
Again, I can't confirm that, and again, whoever leaked it shouldn't, but it sounds like Trump plus 6 in PA. Pretty good for him.
That's like what? Trump plus 4 nationally? Trump plus 5 nationally?
Yeah, that's more like Trump plus like 1 or 2, but
okay.
Yeah.
Barty Myers Cabiolo 6684 for 5. More black Americans wake up, but their demographic black is a lost cause, my opinion. MAGA and Trump are better off winning over Hispanic voters. I agree, but it's still important to like make Biden's vote share with them just like bad. Like they don't turn out. So Bailey Spangler for 5. I've seen some libs say that Florida's in play and that the abortion vote will crack 60%. It's not. And I can actually bring up the wording, but I probably won't. But for those that don't know the wording, it's not like freaking Michigan, Ohio, where they loaded up with fertility, with, what was other stuff? It was, not pregnancies. There's like the other stuff, but they loaded up with like 15, like, other separate issues. And that's why it did so good. Plus, they added exemptions. This one doesn't go that far. So I don't think it cracks 60% like it needs to.
By the way, you guys hear about that bill going on in Congress where they're trying to rename Dulles Airport?
I saw that. They're trying to name it Trump International Airport.
It's not gonna. It's gonna fail. Probably gonna even fail the House.
No, we need Trump
May
International.
not even make it out of committee.
That would be freaking hilarious. Like that becomes like the #1 international airport to America. Yes, we have to reroute you to Trump International.
I mean, if they're gonna rename any airport after Trump, it's probably gonna be Palm Beach. And
yeah,
I mean, that one, it's not. I mean, Congress has no jurisdiction over it.
Yeah, they're gonna in like 10 years. They're gonna probably name like the Palm Beach one after him. I'm guessing.
Donald J. Trump International Airport. So true.
Maybe a couple highways. Did Oklahoma name a couple highways after him already?
I think Florida did in Hialeah.
Let's see. The New Jersey poll shocked me when I saw it. Should Trump allocate time and resources to Jersey and New York? No. Well,
no.
I would say just do one rally in like New York City.
Not Jersey.
What?
Trump should do a really
Tyrone, you're breaking up.
something to do.
Is Tyrone breaking up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tyrone's gone. We lost him. F's in chat.
Please.
Well,
Help me! Help! My God!
thank you. Thank you very much for the insightful information, Tyrone.
I
Hey,
mean,
Biden
one
is
thing
delegates
about-
now.
Wait, what?
One thing about New Jersey.
Biden is delegates in Rhode Island. He has
Okay.
5.
Yeah. One thing
There's
about
46
the
Connecticut.
one thing about the Republicans in New Jersey is that I mean there's a court case right now about the county line, and the judge overturned it for the Democrats, but he's keeping it for the Republicans,
Base corruption.
like for this
Oh.
election.
By the way, I have a question. Can Uncommitted get delegates in Connecticut?
Uncommitted? I don't think so.
It's only at
I mean, if
12%.
it did, it would
Well,
probably
it
be.
James, if like one of the congressional districts, he gets 15%.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying overall, it's only at 12%,
Yeah.
and it's not really like New Haven's only at 24%.
24% so far, New Haven. So, I mean, it could get enough to get a delegate in the 3rd district. That's probably it, though.
Ever fell into a black hole spaghettified. Real. Prince of Writer for 5. Regarding the Bears PA poll, he has said on Friday that Michigan was going to be more Trumpy than PA. So, wow. Really? So, according to Bears...
Yeah, he did
Michigan's-
say that.
I didn't hear that. Okay, I'm going to have to go
I can confirm that. I watched his show.
I have to go watch his show from last Friday. But yeah, so man, what would it be then? Like Trumpless 8 or 9? Good lord. You know, again, I think that's just because of undecideds, you know, not breaking yet. But even then, I mean, you have to assume with Stein on the ballot, that's going to cause some kind of shift. Because did Stein qualify in Wisconsin and Michigan?
Hey,
I know she's on
what's
Wisconsin.
the
Green normally has that they're normally on the ballot in every state, so, or at least not in every state, but like generally
Hey,
they're on the
guys.
ballot in like
In
48
2020, they kept the Green Party off the ballot in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in most
Hey
most
guys,
states,
what's the
in most
name?
states,
What's the
it's on the ballot.
What, Tyrone?
what's the name? What's his name? Scott Presley,
Pressler.
something like that. The name of like the gay recruiter who
Scott
said 2018
Pressler.
was Scott Pressler. Keeps remembering his name.
Pressler.
Pressler. Thanks.
Bruh.
Yes,
Okay, I got your Tyrone, your microphone's losing it. Bro. Bailey Spangler for 2. Medical weed got 71% of Florida back in 2016. Oh yeah, I think weed passes, but not the abortion.
Oh, is weed gonna become legal in Florida?
I'm guessing.
Is that? It's not just abortion.
It's
oh yeah, it
both.
was weed.
It's weed and
When you
abortion.
told me the both, I just only thought of the abortion one. I forgot you said the weed one.
Weed. Yeah.
Weed's gonna get.
It's either gonna
Florida.
pass by 20 or fail by 30. It's gonna be one of the two.
Trump's gonna win Miami-Dade by like 9 points, and it's gonna vote for weed by like 40.
Yeah. That would
If
be
not
just
more.
hilarious, but well, it's just one of those issues. Well, again, I mean, we saw what happened in Oklahoma. I mean, that was freaking hilarious. And voted right of Trump in some areas. So there's a possibility. I guess you never know.
I think that's partially because Oklahoma is culturally southern.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more prone to anti. That's only really gonna apply in North Florida.
Yeah, like the Panhandle and parts of Jacksonville. I would say.
Oklahoma is just
Oklahoma
is just Texas, but more insane.
Did you just say
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? That's what I heard.
Uncle Homa.
Uncle. Oh man! All right. On Point Politics for 10. Told everyone for my channel, watch your stream. I just finished right now due to not feeling the best. We'll be tuning in here for the rest of the night. Thank you so much for that. Hope you feel better. Welcome new viewers, I guess. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thanks for Super Chat, good sir. All right, we're 24 minutes away from Wisconsin polls closing. Again, we will go for a little bit after that. I'm not planning to stay here for 6 hours. Because we're going to know right away if the referendum's pass or not.
I assume both pass pretty easily, right?
Yeah,
Like it
I
seems
mean-
like something only partisan libs would oppose.
Yeah, only like the people in Madison are
Realistically.
opposing it. So, Hey Rap, I used a prediction model, used the county trends, RSP popular vote, and what I got was Miami County shifted 30 points to the right and was to the right of Monroe County. What do you think? I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
Hey, is my microphone better now?
Yeah, kind of. Surely.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was going. I was
And-
going up the hill. Sorry.
and
guys.
It's
I was saying
down.
about
You're
New
losing.
York.
We're losing him.
Oh.
Prince Rider for
What about now?
Okay, you're good. Prince Rider for 5. Finally regarding Barris, he said Wisconsin was the least looking Trumpy, surprisingly, and that Minnesota's in play. Wisconsin's least Trump? What?
That's just Wisconsin polling.
I guess, but
even
still.
Barris's polls struggle. He talked about his 2020 poll multiple times, is that he actually overestimated Biden in Wisconsin by a little bit in 2020.
Josh Carter for 2.
So that's not surprising.
Rap, do you partake in weed? No. Tyrone probably does.
Fuck no. No, I did weed once. It was fucking awful. Never doing that shit again.
Bro, the fact you have a
Did what?
robotic voice is perfect. Let's see. Wisconsin's also the closest. Yeah, I would say that's like Geet said, it's probably a polling miss. It's even Barris has problems with Wisconsin. If he said that correctly, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, again, polling sucks Wisconsin in general, but I guess Barris struggles there too. That was good there.
Predicting Wisconsin based on the national polling is unironically way more accurate than the statewide
because
polling.
freaking statewide polling Wisconsin's worthless. It's either like overestimate Republicans by 10 or
if you were
overestimate
to
by
look at
10.
national polling, Wisconsin would be closer to like R+6, which is in line with Pennsylvania and Michigan's poll.
Hello.
You're back.
Is there anybody up there?
You're
We're back.
Play Rude Guy for 2.
Rapcads were black. We're off the Democrat plantation now, boys.
Polite Rude Guy for 2. We need to keep weed illegal.
As I was saying.
Thank you. There's a super chat.
Anyways, I was saying.
Okay, can I read the super chat first?
As I was saying.
Can I read the super chat?
I'm killing myself in Minecraft by jumping off a ledge.
Oh, polite Rude Guy for 2. We need to keep weed illegal. I am conservative. I agree. Weed just only for medical purposes, I would say.
No, it's actually cheaper and more efficient to make synthetic drugs instead of growing and using weed for medical reasons. Anyways, I was saying if Trump really wants to make headway in New York City, he needs to fucking do it in Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is right next to Staten Island. And Staten Island and Brooklyn are like the two most right-trending areas of New York City proper.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Madison Square Garden, though. That's what I thought the rally was going to be. That's where he announced it,
He
right?
does it. That's fucking stupid, because
that's what he said,
that's up with that's where it's up in Queens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's like Queens is literally
he was going to the Bronx.
Do it. The Bronx, look, Queens or the Bronx are literally the two worst places you can fucking do it in, because those are left-leaning areas, and that's where the most minorities are.
Wait, Trump's gonna have his nice Blexit rally in New York City.
Real.
This is so true. No, I have friends in Brooklyn and Staten Island who have said they would go to like a Brooklyn or a Staten Island rally, but they would not go to a Queens or Bronx rally, because those areas are shithole areas full of like violence and crime.
Me for 2. I smoke it every day. I'm gonna boycott you. Well, no, I just think that weed should be illegal for recreational use. For medical use, I think that should be fine, in my opinion. But Steven Howard for 2. Do you think Trump can hit 50 in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin? With third-party candidates, no. Not gonna happen. Polite Rude Guy for 2. Smoking gives you lung cancer. Do not smoke. Well, yeah, but I don't think weed does. Didn't they have studies on the weed?
Sure. I mean, I thought it was just all types of smoking led to lung
that's
cancer.
what I thought.
But didn't like weed like affect the brain more or something like that?
I don't know.
I forgot. It was something like that. They did studies on it. I don't know for certain, but I just think weed should only be used for medical reasons.
You mean like smoking weed does more to the brain than like nicotine?
Yeah. I thought that's what it was.
I mean, they're two totally different.
Well, no, I understand that.
I don't know how you compare them.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it has some like it's not like all sunshines, rainbows and shit. So, me for 2. I do recreational because it's better than smoking. I'm not saying it's not better, but I just think there's some serious health concerns with weed that needs to be studied more.
Okay, what were we talking
there is
about? I
some.
was
There's
dealing
definitely some issues with it.
Yeah,
I was dealing with traffic. What were we talking about? Weed,
weed.
dude, weed Lamel.
He got off when he
Yeah,
said
the issue is that tobacco is ultimately.
This is the best super chat of the whole life.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, I gotta read this. Before that, Prince is right for 5. Also, Tulsi turned out RFK VP, but said she would serve as Trump's VP if asked. Maybe nothing, but makes you think something is brewing. There might be. Like, why would she decline
It's
the...
on Trump's shortlist, I believe.
Yeah. There might be a possibility. Mike for 2, weed should be mandatory to everyone for daily use. I love this super chat. I love this
so
one.
true.
I
So
love
true.
that
Frankly,
one.
everyone in the world just needs to calm down a bit,
Just
you know.
smoke weed every day. Just do that. Alex Cook for 2, breaking. Maddo Patriots vote uncommitted. And he changed his profile picture to Rachel Maddow. Oh, good lord.
Oh,
That's a good one, too. Okay. There's some good super chats. I like these ones.
Anyways, I was saying,
this is the worst.
Oh my!
God.
Is this Austin Internet or something? What is this?
Yeah.
This is what happens when nothing interesting is happening with the election
Yeah.
results.
Well, no, we do gotta fight for
We
third
just start
place.
talking about weed and have someone having a schizophrenic
No, we have a fight between DeSantis and
meltdown
Christie.
in Austin.
I mean, DeSantis by 8 votes. What's he doing? Okay, calm down, sir. Calm down. Calm down. Okay.
Someone said something about meth in the chat.
Legalize
He's
meth.
probably
Oh,
on
good
meth
lord.
right now, actually.
Oh my god. Me for 2. I was doing stuff with my and it got cut off. Okay. That's okay. What is this turning into? Mike for 2. Tyrone sounds like how weed feels.
No, I think it definitely sounds more like meth. I think this is meth talking
Yeah,
right
this is like liquid meth.
Don't do drugs,
Okay,
kids.
don't do drugs, kids. Tyrone for president. Okay, Tyrone, stop. Tyrone.
As we see here, everyone, we're giving you an example of someone with severe drug use. Do you want to become this person? Say no to drugs.
Have you seen this man?
Let's see here. Bailey Spangler for 2. Breaking. New Mexico to legalize medical meth. Obviously meth is bad. Don't take it. Like, for real.
How would you?
I think it's even going to be done tonight.
How would you know?
Yeah, there
it
was
was
some
bad?
Because just
There was
everyone
some
knows
drug
it's bad.
No,
there was
you
some drug related.
clearly you
Bro. He's cutting. I can barely hear what he's saying. Okay,
I mean,
Tyler,
there
you gotta
was
chill
some-
out.
I think his mic is overdosing.
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
overdosed right now.
There was some like drug related news today because Tina Kotek signed into law like a thing to overturn the not Obama Oregon ballot initiative to legalize possession.
I saw that. So yeah, they're getting rid of the they legalized all the drugs and
like-
shit. It backfired.
It was like shrooms and stuff like that.
That's a good idea. Let's legalize that stuff. Surely that can't go bad.
It did.
Me for 2, prison for Trump.
That reminds
prisoners
me of how
love
Denver
Trump.
has shrooms.
Me for 2, prison for Trump. Prisoners love Trump. Real.
Fun fact:
Orange
shrooms
is
are
the
not
new-
illegal in
Orange
Denver.
is the new black.
Okay, Tyrone, you gotta calm down. Let's see here. Tyrone cutting out is what's hilarious. Yeah, when Tyrone cuts out, you know the stream's like gone downhill real quick.
Oh, yeah.
In other news, polls in New York and Wisconsin
They're about to
close
close
in
in
14 minutes, 30
14
seconds.
minutes. Mike for 2. Weed is God's vaccine. He has risen. Second part's true. He has risen. That was on Easter. But I wouldn't say weed is God's vaccine. I'm gonna go that far.
Okay, do you guys think Connecticut's going to be done by midnight?
I
Not
would
vaccine
say
if you're
so,
not, if
yeah.
you're not injecting it.
Oh, good lord. But yeah, I think
Okay, I'm back.
Wait, how would that work?
Is this
What would
way
happen
better,
if you
guys?
injected weed?
yes, it's way better. No more schizophrenia from you.
Okay, as I was saying, yeah, no, studies have been done that says that doing weed past like the age of 30 kills whole neurons in your brain, and it's actually a similarly strong enough effect compared to alcohol. So no, doing weed in your advanced stage is actually a bad thing. Like you can recuperate from it in your youth. It's not as bad as smoking or like having an alcohol addiction in your youth, but after a certain age when your body
That's what I was
stops
thinking
like
about.
truly developing, that's when weed starts being as comparable to alcohol and doesn't be near like shit. I mean, those same studies have proven that like doing crack is technically better for you than weed, and when you're in your 40s and 50s.
Yeah, I wouldn't go
So
that
if you're gonna get it,
far.
yeah, kid. So the moral of the story is do crack when you turn 50.
No, just don't do drugs. Just don't do drugs.
No, you don't understand. I need to have a crack addiction, motherfucker. I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh,
Anyway, give me a moment. I'm gonna walk in and get on my computer.
Okay, polite rude guy for 5.
damn,
Cannot wait for the
alright.
6 feet under penalty for drug trafficking. Then these people will be saved. Yeah, I think that drug dealers that kill someone, they should get the death penalty. That's my opinion. You know, it's one thing if like, you know, they didn't kill anyone, which I still think they should serve time. But if they killed someone with like fentanyl or something, they should get the death penalty. Alex Cook for 5. Obama's healthcare plan's root cause for all of our problems today. God bless old Gene carrying Palmese stands. MAGA. What? Bailey Spangler
Okay, I'm
for
back.
2.
I'm okay. I'm at home and I'm on Wi-Fi, guys. We're back.
The Connecticut vote counters are all on weed. No, I just think that they're
I was about to ask, why are they at 6%?
Yeah, to
I
be
just
fair, it's better than
noticed.
California.
I will return in a few
I,
minutes.
mean, I think California was better than this.
No, I
it's
mean, well, they
worse.
just have like a big drop, and then you wait 2 weeks, and then
You get another like.
Okay, but we still got. I think we still had a lot more at this point. In
they're still
California
counting. They're still counting for the 16. They're still counting for the 16.
That's not what I'm saying, James.
Oh,
Yeah, but no, California has a different vote system. Like, yeah, you have one big vote dump at the start, but then it's like nothing for years.
I prefer that over whatever this
No,
is.
I don't prefer that. It's early. But like, here's what usually happens with like I've noticed it like since like Connecticut, it's slow at first, but then accelerates after a little bit.
And it seems like with California, you can kind of tell who's likely going to win in most of these districts.
Yeah,
with
California
the
like they
main dumps anyways.
they may try stuff, but like it doesn't work because both sides do it. So
the last counted votes in California just seem to not change the results much.
yeah, usually
We'll
not.
see.
Well, because like both sides like play games. Again, I'm not saying that's illegal, but like it's legal over there out there. They play games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're still counting in California, aren't they?
Yeah, they're freaking
for the
10%.
for the 16th district, they're still trying to figure out if Evan Lowe or Joe Smitty
That
had
is
won the second place.
insane.
And
imagine-
right now it's like a 5 vote gap, and they're likely going to do a recount. So they're likely going to have to do this all over again.
15
Scott-
weeks later.
Scott Baugh's going to win, by the way. I'm just going to say that right now.
Dylan Hayman.
Since we're talking about California.
Dylan Hayman for 2. Osaka County could flip Wisconsin for Biden. I think it flips like in 10, 15 years, but I don't think it flips a cycle. Ozaki's a 1.
Hey, by the way, California's 16th. They haven't updated since March 22nd.
How many? What's outstanding? What does it say?
I don't know.
Bro,
The CA Target bot does like updates of like the vote totals.
that is pathetic. Again, can you imagine like you know how there's a bunch of states that do primaries in September? Can you imagine it takes 2 months for them to count the votes? Like the general elections in November, they have 2 months and they take that time counting votes.
Honestly, Ozaki's probably one of the only counties that has a good chance of to win left.
Oh no, I think
In
Ozaki does.
Wisconsin.
I think it does. It's one county that you're just
I think it might.
because here's the thing though.
The counties are going to swing right.
You don't understand. Not every suburb's the same. These idiots on Twitter don't understand this. Go to Waukesha and go tell me that's the same suburb as frickin' Chicago or frickin' Philly.
Here's the way people need to look at it. It's not suburb. You have to look at it through college education and income. That is much more important to how an area votes than if it's technically a suburb. It depends what kind of suburb it is. The high income, highly educated suburbs are the ones swinging left.
And you get the blue
The
collar
lower income
suburbs.
ones.
Like, look at Kenosha Racine. They're swinging right. And look at the Green Bay area. Same deal. You know, you can't just say, oh, well, every suburb's the same. No, it's not. I want to get back to that in a second.
Look at Lorain County in Ohio.
Oh, no, according to Rufus, that's going to swing 20 points Democrat because suburbs. So.
I can't believe, I don't know how you say that when Trump was the first Republican
like
to win it
years,
and how long?
Like 50 years, I think.
Like, did we just forget that most people were shocked when Trump flipped that in 2020? Are we just going to forget about that?
Just Unleashed has been a member for 17 months. Watch LT say now with Biden's underperformance, doesn't matter because it's the primary. Oh, yeah, he'll say Trump's underperforming and that's bad, but Biden underperforming is somehow good. So, Alex.
By the way, I think Trump's going to do the best in owning counties for Republicans since like 1932
I agree.
or something.
That's going to happen. Alex,
yeah, he's going to crush Biden there.
Alex Cook for 2. Are you old base Palocon and Nixon pilled? All of us except like James, who's just a Democrat. Or not, I would say Democrat, but more
No, I would say I'm a Democrat because I did switch my party registrations.
You filthy animal.
By the way, that California
I'm back.
passed by like a point.
Godsmack Air 69 for 5. Hey, Rap, glad I finally caught you live again. I work second shift Monday through Thursday, so it's rare nowadays. Happy Wisconsin primary day, my friend. Yeah, so, yeah, when you work second shift, yeah, it's rough. Can't watch my
wait, guys, California Proposition 1, they're still counting votes in Lake County.
Are you freaking kidding me? I thought that was
done.
done.
I think they certified results, so I think they just completely stopped counting.
Bro.
Steve Garvey went in California.
If you live in Lake
He'll do really good, though.
If you live in Lake County, California, there's a 35% chance your vote didn't even get counted.
Oh my gosh. They just like said, screw it, we're done. There's too many votes. Listen, I'm against listen, here's, you know how you solve elections in America? Like, you want to know the real truth to it? How you solve this shit? 1, have early voting end a week before the election day. So if there's any late arriving mail-ins, it can be before election day. Why is this such a hard concept for people? Set the date a week before the election, and by 7 p.m. on election night, that's when they're in. They can't come in 5 weeks later. Why can't they just do that?
This is what happens when you have teenagers counting election votes.
Yeah, but not only that.
This is what happens when you don't kill teenagers.
Stop. Okay, but for real, no. It's like, no, seriously. Think about this. You're telling me you have modern technology, and you can't give a rough estimate right when polls close of how many votes you got to count. You don't know. Just count the amount of ballots you have and give a rough estimate for the turnout in each race. Isn't that complicated? I mean, serious.
Now, I have to mention, by the way, California Proposition 1 only passed by like less than a point.
Yeah, I mean, it does, and they forgot to count votes, it sounds like.
Yeah, well, I mean, there wouldn't be enough in Lake to change the results.
Well, no, I'm just saying, but you know, one of these times, there's going to be a close referendum, way closer, and they're just going to not count. How about one system for voting across the whole country? I agree. Just say early voting's done a week before election day. That includes mail-ins, so any late arrivals can happen before election day. That's it.
Lake County just completely stopped counting for every single race.
Yeah, and count the ballots that they cast. Yeah, you don't tabulate them, just count how many you got. And then
65%.
And then do what Florida does. Count the votes on election day. That's it. Stephen Howard.
California might have the most corrupt state government in the entire country.
Oh, they do, yeah. It's worse than New York. Because at least in New York you got moderate Democrats. So
which state again?
California.
I lost track of the convo. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lake County. Yeah, Lake County only counted 65% of their votes, and then they're done.
Stephen Howard for 2. Do you think Trump wins Tarrant County, Texas? I think he does. Yeah, barely.
Yes.
Man up for 2. Can we get an LTE Willard / Rufus Tyrone map? Just schizophrenia. It's like that. Just like random map selector. You just.
One thing is for certain. If it's like a 4-way run between John Willard, LTE, Rufus, and me, I am winning every southern and midwestern and most southwestern rural counties by fucking Assad tier margins.
By the way, I'm looking at New York Times for Wisconsin.
By the way, you're my vice presidential candidate.
W.
Holy shit, let's go.
Okay, yeah, polls close in 5 minutes. A couple states. Pale for 2. What would you rather have? Wisconsin turning blood red or Illinois becoming a swing state? Wisconsin blood red. I'm a bit biased, but I think it's
Can I
better.
Let me talk.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so
I'd rather Illinois be a swing state. That'd be funny.
So, in Wisconsin in 2022, the first votes were reported 14 minutes after poll closing.
That's not even bad.
The last update of the night was at 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time.
Yeah, so I think that we're gonna get like results real quick though. It's gonna be a low turnout primary. I think a better comparison would be the 2020 turnout. Well, no, that's COVID, so I don't know. It should be quick though. Wisconsin's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember the Supreme Court election being that bad.
No, it was quick. But this is a little bit different because you do have like school board elections and stuff, so. Prince Rider for 5. What won't happen by promise of Garvey's leading shift. California won't be certifying that election until every vote's counted, even then. Yeah, I mean, Garvey's not going to win, but if he gets real close, that would be funny, but yeah.
Oh, they will do everything in their power to make sure he doesn't.
Yeah, they're not. Well, I think they're starting to get a bit worried because, like, yeah, Garvey's not going to win, but he's going to cause some problems down ballot, I think.
Like, they'll probably get
3 minutes.
They're going to pick up some meals from Tijuana.
Yeah. Sametz for 2. Trump is at 97% of white working class Obama / Trump County, Johnson, Wisconsin. Polls haven't closed in Wisconsin yet. Are you saying he will?
I don't know.
We just gotta see. Let's see. Rap, you weren't able to finish my question about Miami-Dade County voting to the right of Monroe County. Shifted 30 points right. I don't see that happening. A 30-point shift? 10, 20, maybe? I think a 10-point shift, but 20 to 30? I don't know. I think that's pushing it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, Miami shifted 22, but like it was 22 points last time, so.
Yes, I don't see a shift.
Connecticut's finally at 21% reporting.
Connecticut, yeah, so they're starting to count votes faster now, like I said. Plus, this percent, this is usually wrong with, like, low turnout races. Usually it's, like, inflated.
So there's probably a tabulation error somewhere, and it's going to go back to, like, 9%.
Oh, don't say that. It's not just Milwaukee and Madison, it's the surrounding suburbs. Yeah, so if Waukesha's, like, 80% and it's, like, winning by 30, yeah, we're not losing. Tell Tyrone I have the second Doctor Strange on right now. Tyrone.
I'm so sorry to hear that you're watching that fucking slop.
Again, the concept was a good idea, but it wasn't a good movie.
No, I don't think the concept was good whatsoever.
I think it was a good idea.
I think they should have stuck with the original script with having Nightmare, Shumagoroth, and Mordo being the main villains, and then having Wanda become a villain by the end of it. Having her originally be Strange's co-star. That would have been much more narratively consistent, frankly.
So,
also, I love Shumagoroth. He's one of my favorite villains. No, Shumagoroth is he's a demon in the Doctor Strange universe. He's not an actor genius.
Oh no, I meant that. I'm sorry. I'm having brain fart.
Okay, now Rhode Island is starting to slow down.
Sam, that's for 2. I meant Johnson, Rhode Island.
Okay. Now, since I'm on my phone, I can't be fucked again on my PC. Look, I've been driving for 5 hours straight.
Okay. Sam, that's for 2. Yeah, meant Johnson, Rhode Island.
All right, New York. That's going to take about 48 hours to get 50% of the votes. So.
Memphis for 2. I'm up north. Okay, you up north?
No Culver's here in Seattle yet. So sad.
No Culver's. For those that don't know, up north, that's just a reference for like northern half of the state. So.
Okay, so how long did New York take last time y'all even watched?
Yeah, New York takes forever, but the one thing about New York was back in 2020, they voted for, like, Bernie got a lot of delegates even though he dropped out from, like, protest votes.
Rachel Maddow for £5. Breaking. Maddow destroys rap, for supporting discriminatory voting laws, which disproportionately impact poor black LGBTQIA illegal immigrants. Real.
Rachel Maddow.
Rachel
Maddow for £5.
Connecticut went down from 21 to 16.
Oh, we should have known. Damn it. Okay, polls have...
They're going to go back to single digits now. So they didn't even count votes.
Okay. Here we go, everyone. Polls finally closed in my beautiful state. Surely we get results right away. We'll know right away if something crazy happens.
Do
you have any concern about Trump's current margin in Connecticut? No. It just, It's a Connecticut. That's gonna be one of Trump's worst states.
It's your Haley supporters in Stanford and
Yeah.
whatnot.
And it's early. It's only 9% in. So
more like, I mean, the Haley supporters are more like the Darien types, but yeah.
Where is Haley's best? Haley's best is New Canaan with okay, that's 2%.
It's New Canaan. That's like it's very suburban.
Essex with its 157 votes. So true.
Her best town is, I'd say it's most likely to be Darien. That's southwest Connecticut. That was Kasich's best town.
and we do got. I did forget that we do got results. We do got New York to look at also. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. New York had a New York had a lot of votes.
Had
a big
2 days to get 50% of the vote.
Yeah, and New York had a big protest vote thing.
Yeah,
back
so that's.
during,
I want to see what happens in New York.
Is New York Times even going to count the blank ballots or?
I would assume if they're getting counted, I assume that it would show up.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see. What am I missing? Find hilarious that Don Blankenship could get the Democrat nomination in West Virginia. I'll definitely vote for Blankenship over Justice. Blankenship be the Democrat nominee is just a meme. There's no way they're gonna give it to that progressive dude, like coal miner.
Well, there's also like the mayor of Wheeling is running.
Yeah, so it's like it's not gonna be Blankenship. He's a meme. He has money, but that's about it. Let's see. Did you see that Trump endorsed Eric Hovde? Yes, he did officially endorse Eric Hovde. That's great news. I think that's a great move by Trump. Because you don't want to have David Clark run at the last second.
We also want to make it's also good that Trump and Hovde are, because they're sharing the ticket in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's very important that they work well together there.
Do you
Had a
think
massive earthquake in Taiwan, by the way.
Oh, there's an earthquake? Was Chris Christie there?
So true. But yeah, Taiwan got fucking slammed by that.
And there goes Taiwan.
And there goes I remember that stream again. And there goes Poland.
It never stopped.
Oh man. Do you think conservatives should build freedom cities like Trump suggested? Yes. Or take back the cities?
I think Freedom City is actually one of the most base things I've ever heard from Trump ever. I
just
love that
build your
idea.
own cities.
I want giant metropolises of just MAGA. It's just MAGA land.
It's MAGA
90%
land.
Republican. It's like literally as red as like Seattle, the city is blue, which is like 90-something%.
Bro. Let's see here. Florida and Iowa are in play for Biden from Rachel Maddow.
Honestly, I think MAGA cities would like be the only parts of the country where Republicans would win the black vote.
Which part?
MAGA cities.
Oh yeah, it would definitely be MAGA land. Let's see. The place I see having Miami-Dade level shifts are El Paso and Las Vegas. I think Vegas, not 22 points, but like 5 or 6, I would say.
Sounds like Rhode Island is done counting votes because they've been at 72% for a while now.
Yeah, so Rhode Island, we knew that was going to happen. We're just paying attention to Wisconsin for now and New York. Again, I just want to, we'll be here for a little bit, because I just want to see what happens with question 1 and 2. I think they should pass easy, but freedom cities could help with the housing crisis. Yes, actually build houses, not freaking shitty low income apartments. What's that sound?
I don't know. I hear it too.
I don't know. I hear it.
So, huh?
Describe the sound.
Okay, that was weird. Exactly for 5. Where would these freedom cities be? This sounds great. Has to be in a constitutional carry state. Oh, it'd be like states like probably like Texas or Arkansas.
Trump said didn't Trump say he would build it on federal land?
Just take over the federal.
I'm pretty sure that was the idea.
It'd probably be Nevada.
Yeah, because doesn't like the federal government own like 80%?
That would just make Nevada. That would just make Nevada a red state.
Almost all of Nevada's federal land.
The other concern is like so much of Nevada has already been nuked. So,
Freddie Fazbear.
Well, that's just like that was just like one small part.
Freddie Fazbear for 2. Yeah, we actually got Freddie Fazbear in the chat. Hovde's easily the best candidate in the cycle. Yeah, he's the biggest surprise. No, and I admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong about the guy. I didn't trust him at first, but he's good.
I mean, where in Nevada have they not been nuked? Like of the world part.
One nuclear testing site, I thought.
And we have results in New York in the Democrat primary in Staten Island. Biden 87, Marianne Williamson 7, and Phillips at 6.
The sandwich man.
Oh, that's half the vote.
Yeah, half the votes in.
Bronx. Got Bronx.
Bronx? Ooh, okay. Wow.
93.
93%. Wow. That's actually impressive for Biden. I'll give him that.
New York's okay. Credit for New York. They're actually getting the city first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not getting the blank. I'm guessing we're not getting the blank ballot results.
Wait a minute. I just realized they're counting faster than Wisconsin. We lost to New York. The sandwich man for 2. Morning compost is Biden up by 2. Thoughts? That's just polling error. You know, it's noise. It was like that 2 months ago. That goes back to Trump plus 1 or 2. So, Rachel Maddow for 5. Biden should invest in Wisconsin at this point. He needs to drive up his margins in Kansas, Missouri. Gore almost won them in 2000.
And New York's been called for Biden. Big shock.
Big news.
Big news. Biden just won the New York Democratic primary.
Freaking New York beat Wisconsin.
Oh, they have Trump. They have
Albany.
they have the Republican.
92%.
They have the Republican
Albany.
number for Staten Island.
Trump's do better Staten Island, Biden.
Staten Island's gonna be one of Trump's best counties in
yeah.
New York.
Yeah, and they have
easily.
Albany.
And the primary.
They have Albany in too.
92% for
30%.
Joe.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the state capital, so
Yeah.
that's
Big news.
Chuck Schumer.
Well, I mean, it's also one of the only areas that shifted towards Hochul.
Well, I'm in pain now because Wisconsin lost to New York in counting.
New York Times literally says it took them 15 minutes to count last time, so.
And New York did it faster. I just got it. Oh, Albany's in 71% for Trump. Yeah, not a surprise. That's Chris Christie territory.
Oh wait, I didn't even. Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
I just realized that this is the first state that DeSantis is not on the ballot for.
Oh wow.
He's on the ballot. I just forgot about that.
Holy shit, 90% for Trump in Staten Island. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, the Bronx is in also. And
Okay, so who are the DeSantis people even voting for in this primary? I'm
Christie.
Haley, I guess.
It would be a meme like Christie. Manhattan's at
Right.
95% for Biden. Did I miss super chat? No, I didn't. Okay.
95%. Okay. Oh, or Manhattan.
New
all right.
York is actually counting
Manhattan,
votes.
Yeah, Manhattan is really in for Biden, and so is
Broome. We got Broome County.
Broome, yeah.
Boom.
Hey, Trump won New York.
Yay. W. But I just love how New York beat Wisconsin at counting votes.
And in New York
Okay,
is New
Broome
York.
County, that's Binghamton.
Let's see here. He shows up, Biden will win his election in a landslide. But to be fair, like someone was saying in the chat, this doesn't include the blank ballots. So
I don't think
Yeah,
we're getting this
someone
from,
in-
like
Someone
every
in chat was
single-
saying. Someone in chat was
probably
saying
not
Chris
even
Christie
close.
territory is. Someone in chat was saying Chris Christie territory is vague as he takes up a lot of space.
real. Yeah, I'm surprised New York actually counted votes. That's real. That's a lot fast. I thought it would be like 6 days before we got something. Wow, Broome County. Trump's made
Queens,
66.
yeah, Queens.
Queens.
Oh, yeah, they got Queens. Yeah, 94 for
94.
Biden.
Wow. So this might be one of the first states where Trump actually is doing bad in Manhattan also.
Oh yeah, Trump's doing bad in Broome as well.
Wow,
That's
okay,
only
that's
16%, please.
actually a surprise.
How is he doing bad in Broome? Binghamton is like, that's upstate New York. That should be Trump country.
That's a bit
Yeah, that's
concerning.
No,
like
it's not.
That's
Oh, it's a
I mean, that's a
county's not.
2016 county. That's like Trump
Broome County
2016,
and
Biden
Binghamton,
2020
that's
county.
upstate.
I just want to say in 2016, Trump got 48.8% in Broome County while getting 59.55% statewide. This is going to be one of the weaker counties. He's stronger in the New York area
How
aside
is he
from
weak in
Manhattan.
Broome County? What is? I mean, I know there's a college there, but like, what?
Oh, results from Wisconsin.
The
Wood
Ulster
County, 92% for Biden. That's it. Nothing else. Just Wood County.
All right, I
It's
wonder if that
3%.
came for. Oh, okay, they don't even have the propositions yet.
Thank you. Just count the Democrat votes and leave. Thank you.
Kill me. I have to go pick
We
my
need to
sister
know
up.
that.
I'm gonna.
Republican.
I'm gonna leave, guys. I
All
gotta
right, see you,
fucking
Tyrone.
do some real life shit. I'll see you guys on the next stream, whatever that is.
Yeah,
When is
see-
the next stream?
Wait, what? What happened?
Niagara.
When is the next stream?
Probably tomorrow. I don't know.
Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Yes.
Queens is
County,
in
Wisconsin.
83% for Trump. Let's see. Wait for Long Island. Yeah, Long Island's gonna be like, how much did Zelda get last time in the primary? Like,
Oh, fucking.
dictator margins.
I mean, I know
Suffolk was
Giuliani
also,
won,
I think it was one of Trump's best counties in 2016 in the primary. I think it might have been the second best.
Okay, results out of Wood County Republican side. Trump's 89%. Jefferson County, this is towards Milwaukee. That's 86%. Same thing for 94% for Biden. Nothing for the referendums. Yay.
Yeah.
Considering those are like dealing with elections, there's probably going to be a lot more for those.
Okay.
Oh, Uncommitted got a second place now in Wisconsin.
Kelmont, that's 100% for Biden, 14%. that's
less than
in the
1%
Oshkosh
for
area.
Uncommitted. Okay, just gotta wait for Madison.
Yeah, that's what I.
Hey, we got results for question 1. Waukesha.
Waukesha, 73.
Yeah, it's passing.
Oh, it's passing both.
It's passing.
72-28 Waukesha
Yeah,
for question 2. 68. Okay.
It's gonna pass.
All right.
That's what it's looking like right now.
That's still Republican territory though, so.
Waukesha 73% for Trump. Biden 90%. Fast.
Damn,
That's weird. Hold on. Waukesha's his worst county? Oh, I guess because you're getting close to Milwaukee, but still. Ascending for 5. Starting in 2022, New York counts the mail-in first, which is more establishment friendly. Then they count the early in person and then election day. Ah, okay. So that's how they count votes there.
Oh, so they actually got their act together.
Yeah.
Wow.
So question 2 is outperforming question 1. You know, not big. I'm actually a bit surprised how big of a difference it is, though. But
question 1 failed, but question 2 passed.
I think they both pass. Question 2 is for sure passing. I mean, if it's getting 70% of Waukesha, it's early, but
I mean, how would people even be against these? Like, it's all doomed
because
democracy.
the Democrats are saying that, oh, well, that means we don't got money for elections and shit. That's what they're claiming.
That they won't get money?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all their money comes from Facebook. Of course it does. Yeah.
Well, no, they're just saying, like, okay, well, the state government's not going to pony up the extra money.
It's all the primaries for Trump and Biden.
What are the questions? So question 2 deals with who can actually run elections. It should be election officials, and it's passing. Question 1 deals with private funding. So they're trying to get rid of like what Mark Zuckerberg did. So
Brooklyn.
82-12
for Trump. 93-4 for Biden.
All right. Ban the Zuckerbucks. It's looking like it will happen. I have a feeling it is going to take forever for them to count the ballots where I live in New York. Yeah, New York is going to take a while. All right, so far, good news for question 2 and question 1, but it is very early, so we got to...
Staten Island's already 59%. That's pretty good.
I have to pull something up real quick. So that's chat, I got to put this screen up. How much did Trump get in Jefferson last time? So yeah, okay, this is why I think it's both going to pass. Jefferson County, Trump won it by 15. Right now, question 2 is winning it by 40. Question 1 is winning it by 26. So it's outperforming Trump by double digits. So, but to be fair, it's a referendum and weird stuff could happen. More results out of Waukesha. 77% for Trump. Okay.
I just had a big drop.
Okay, now we're getting the Driftless area. Okay, we're starting to notice a little bit.
Was that La Crosse?
La Crosse, yep. 88% for Biden.
All right.
That's going to be a part of the states that are struggling.
That is, there's a university there, 8%. I guess it's not, I mean, it's not like a big
La Crosse is like just a party town. That's all it is. I mean, that's all it is. It's one big party town.
So really the only college that matters for this one is going to be Madison.
Yeah, but La Crosse is kind of just a meme.
It may actually be. Actually, no. Milwaukee's can probably be the slowest because.
Milwaukee's awful when it comes to that.
Milwaukee's probably not even going to be done counting until like I don't know Friday or something.
Trump's at 79%. Trump's doing just fine. Columbia, 77%.
Speaking of which,
New York. Do we get anything from New York?
Oh, hey, Mr. Tuberville fan pulled up.
What's up? Speaking of taking a long time to count votes, yeah, this is unrelated, but California is still counting votes from last month.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're talking about it. It's the 16th district.
65%.
I mean, even most actual third world countries, like even like Mexico and like India and like even African countries don't have this shit. I bet.
Yeah, California has a more corrupt country. They have a more corrupt government than like the entirety of Africa.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, did you know that when they tried to build high-speed rail, like the French company that tried to build high-speed rail in California actually went to like Algeria or Morocco because like Algeria and Morocco are less corrupt.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt you, Two River fam. We got breaking news. Dane County is in with 5% and Biden's at 90%. There goes that plan.
8%.
That's not what unstructured needed. That's bad. The video maker 2341 for 2. Hey Rap, vote for Trump in New York today. W. Sam Mats for 5. Wisconsin Republicans will put a voter ID amendment on the ballot in 2026 if they hold power this year. Would voter ID pass statewide? It's already required statewide. That voter ID.
How is Uncommitted not doing that great? I don't understand.
That's a surprise.
They did not show up at all.
I'd wait for some more votes.
Yeah, I would wait too, because you don't know if that's Sun Prairie or not.
I mean, maybe they probably haven't even maybe they didn't count the college yet.
If it's 5% in, there's a decent chance it's just some township.
If it's Sun Prairie, I might explain it.
I would also note that a lot of the so-called Democrats who disapprove of Biden are actually more moderate ones. The hard left, pro-Palestine people are kind of a minority, and so if you're hard left, you'll generally support Biden. But if you're
actually, Uncommitted just went up. It's at 10% now.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get to the
so it is gaining. It looks like
anyhow, it's still it's still happening.
Once the university comes in, those votes are going to skyrocket.
Yeah,
so
their goal is 20,000. They might reach that.
Dane's in for Republicans, 68% for Trump. That's Haley's best county.
Yeah, that's definitely their best. That's Dane County for you. Go look that one up.
It's the resist libs, the professors.
Yeah, it's the Republicans that voted for Bush 2000 that voted Democrat ever since. Those are the type of Republicans you're dealing with over there.
Seems like Buffalo is being more corrupt than New York City.
Well, no, that doesn't mean they're just counting slower. I mean, they're corrupt.
Okay. We got a lighter red county here. What is this here? Oh, Livingston County.
Winnebago, 76% in. Racine, 76% Trump. So Trump's doing pretty good.
So far, Haley's best county in New York is Livingston. I gotta check that out.
It's just like a random county. There's nothing in there.
I'm kind of hoping for question 2 to get results from Madison, because that
Trump's
would
at
really...
87% in Racine.
Yeah, so Trump's doing good in Racine, and again, this 77% is gonna go up. That's because the rest of it's gonna come in.
Yeah, I think Trump's 77% is actually a little better than I expected. I thought he would be in the low to mid 70s. So if he gets above 80%, he's overperforming expectations.
In open primary, so.
And a lot of these votes are from Dane and Waukesha as well,
so that's
which are going to be his favorite counties.
margin.
All of his strongest parts of the state, like basically none of it are in, except for some of Racine.
Yeah, Racine's so far his strongest county.
Does Wisconsin have closed primaries?
No, it's open. It's very
Racine,
easy to
and
vote both
right
parties.
now it's Wood County, I believe. Well, I guess technically Calumet.
Oh, guys, Nassau County, New York.
Ooh, what was it?
Oh wait. Okay, Trump's at 98%.
A couple votes in though. Sam Mats for 5. Voter ID is required in Wisconsin, but the voters want to put it in the Constitution because they don't want Janet to overturn it. Yeah, I guess it's on the Constitution. Yeah, you're right.
So it sounds like Trump is going to absolutely demolish in Staten Island and Long Island.
Once again, there's a good chance Trump could have more total votes than Democrats in total. That'd be freaking hilarious, but...
I think
Biden is 90% in Nassau, Williamson 0, and it's 10 votes. Never mind.
I do think that the New York and New Jersey are going to move heavily to the right for Trump because a lot of people in those states are really pissed off at Biden right now, and
Dane County's in on question 2. It's no
done.
plus 20.
It's over. It's over. Yeah. If it's only winning by 20 points, I mean, for crying out loud, Biden won this county by 53. Yeah, both of them are passing easy. But funny.
So what are the amendments that are passing? One's for voter ID, right?
No. So first one deals with private funding elections. That means Mark Zuckerberg can't donate to like the election stuff. And as for
yes plus 10.
Question 2 deals with like, okay, only election officials can actually run elections.
That's awesome. So it turns out, Republicans can win these ballot initiatives too.
They gotta be
but
smart.
Of course, people are not going to talk about how this means that Trump's going to win Wisconsin by like 10 now, like they do When Democrats win abortion stuff, which they do because abortion, like banning abortion's unpopular, but with this stuff, no, nobody's going to talk about it. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, just put it in perspective. Waukesha County is voting 66% yes on question 1, 69% on question 2. Yeah, it's not. There's just not going to be enough votes out of Dane or Milwaukee to overcome that. Especially with Dane being that. So far, that's pathetic. Only up by 20.
Kenosha County, Trump 87%.
Nice.
Wow, his best county. It's Kenosha and Racine. I'm right about that one again, by the way. It's another theory that was debunked. The suburbs, everyone. His best counties is Racine and Kenosha. And those are 2 suburbs.
Yeah, those are extremely pro-Trump areas.
Has WoW come in yet for the Republican primary?
Waukesha, and Trump's at 78%.
Just Waukesha.
Trump's at how much percent?
78.
80%?
78.
78. That's fine. That's about.
I don't know what
that's
parts are
pretty good.
in. Because there's freaking the actual city of Waukesha might be inflating stuff.
Yeah, I think Trump wins Wisconsin by like 2 to 3 points. I would say 2.
Got Winnebago for question 1 and 2.
Yeah, so that's a bit only like a 4 or 5 points over performance. That's bizarre. But you don't know if that's actually the city of Oshkosh or not. Or if it's one of the cities around it. Eau Claire is in. On the Republican side, Trump's at 82. Yeah, that's another theory debunked. The suburbs. Yeah, the suburbs are Trump's strongest county so far.
La Crosse is at 92%. I don't know if I want to believe that or not.
Well, I mean,
Turnout's gonna probably suck, but
that vote total seems about right. Ooh, Brown County's in. Trump's at 84.
And Eau Claire is voting yes on Measure 1 right now by 14 points, 13% of them.
We should
exactly 1,200 votes.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
These referendums like Libby T does for their referendums.
Oh, they're gonna say this doesn't matter. It's like, this just proves my point that these referendums mean nothing, but it doesn't mean anything electorally.
No, Trump's gonna win Wisconsin by 10.
Because the suburbs.
Yeah, the only Democrats vote against are like resist libs in Dane. Rachel Maddow for 2.
Kenosha's in for the ballot question.
62%.
It's 60.
Bro, hold up. Let bro cook.
I don't know if I want to call it for this yet.
We're getting to a point. Well, it is Wisconsin. You don't freaking know what's
I
left.
would call it at this point. I think we've seen enough.
I'll wait for Dane. I
want the rest of Dane because I don't freaking trust some of these cities.
I guess Milwaukee as well. Whenever the fuck
Rachel Maddow for 2. I miss the successful GOP of John McCain. Let's see.
Yeah, I remember when we like lost Indiana and like almost lost Missouri.
That's real.
And almost lost the Dakota. So that was like a real.
We almost won Virginia and.
We didn't even come close to winning Virginia.
Bailey Spangler for 5. The Libs of Dane are voting in favor of outside big money politics. I'm old enough to remember when Libs claimed to be against that. Oh, then they realized that actually benefited them because all the big corporations are on their side. So
I mean, even if Elon Musk dumped, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. If Elon Musk dumped like a $500 million into swing states, I would low-key support it. But at the same time, but at the same time, it wouldn't be like great.
Uninstructed's at 11% in Dane now, so it looks like as more votes come in, its vote count is going up.
I'm guessing that actually we've been seeing the trend here. The more the votes have, the longer they count. I've noticed Biden's margins have gone down. And I wonder if that's the election day vote, if that's progressive voting. I mean,
part of that is also, I think, uninstructed gaining votes in Dane.
Yeah. Prince Roy for 2. Bears poll. Dems lead generic in Pennsylvania by 5. Trump plus 6. Freaking pathetic. And Mitch McConnell wants to spend $20 million on that state, or $200 million.
Staten Island is all in with Trump at 93%.
Oh yeah.
93. That's not enough, according to some people.
Okay, no. We need the Tony Sopranos like gang to manipulate the votes to make sure it gets 100%.
No,
in Minecraft.
Real. You were cringe when you almost lose Missouri. Well, Missouri's a swing state back then, so that's a little bit unfair, but
Bush won it by like
the swing map of Missouri in 2008 versus the trend map is hilarious. It's just a total switch.
Hey, Rap. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead. I was gonna.
Hey, Rap, freedom cities are not a smart idea. They will eventually be captured by the left, and we should go on to the offensive and start to try to take back the cities that already exist. What do you think? I agree, but still, it'd be funny to have, like, MAGA land or something.
That doesn't make sense. There's plenty of Republican urban areas in the country.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it'd be funny if we just, like, create a city called, like, MAGA land or something.
I mean,
yeah,
people.
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to think they're going to become blue just because they're cities.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
really how that works.
I used
It
to
depends
be
on the people living in them.
I used to be anti-freedom cities, but I've now become more pro-freedom cities
Based.
because I think anti-city sentiment on the right is kind of a cope, especially because and I mean I not every city in America is like San Francisco or like Chicago. I mean there are a lot of decent cities, even if they're not like Republican bastions.
Well, even then, you can have right-wing cities. Hell, in like many other like Western countries that aren't America, a lot of them have very right-wing cities relative to the rest of their country.
The only exceptions like Britain.
It depends on the people living in the city,
Yeah,
not just
United
the
Kingdom.
cities.
But they're British, so well, not the city of London, but you get the point. Okay, more of the votes Kenosha coming in. Yeah, it's so yes is actually falling a little bit, but still, it's looking like to be on pace for big victory. Big victory. Wisconsin went red in 2016 and blue in 2020. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it goes red right now. Yeah, more results out of New York. Queens, 88% in. Trump's 88%. Brooklyn, 86% for Trump, 60% in. Manhattan, 48% in. Trump's at 70. Bronx, 91% in. Trump's at 87. Yeah, so much for that theory.
Yeah, I think Trump's gonna do the best in he's gonna improve the most in Staten Island, the Bronx, and Queens, and in Manhattan maybe marginally.
I'm just gonna say Vernon County, Wisconsin is looking like a really nice bellwether right now for the state.
Yeah, Vernon County, 85% for Biden, his worst county so far. Wow.
That's
a
cool.
surprise. But so is.
I'm looking at question 1. It's yes plus 5.
What is it's yes plus 23 or 26 on question 1? Huh?
No, I'm looking at New York Times right now. Oh, it's because I think it's because more Danes votes came in.
Okay, it's not.
So it completely narrowed it up.
Yeah, it's mostly Dane vote.
It's Dane.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like it might flip.
Calm down. There's nothing to panic over.
Yeah, it's not enough because like even when Milwaukee comes in, I just don't see how there's enough if they're doing that in Waukesha. That's a 20-point shift.
Why is Vernon County voting against it, though?
Because this is the ancestral.
Because it's
Democrat.
an early vote.
It's early votes ancestrally Democrats. So who
Yeah,
freaking
why would
knows?
Democrats be voting against this?
No, it's going. I'm almost certain that Vernon's going to flip hard. Yes, I think it's just an
Yeah, I'm
early
noticing that some counties
moment.
like Winnebago is becoming more pro yes as time has gone.
I would never read into a county's results if it's only like 3 to 7% in. Like as soon as it starts getting to the double digits.
Oh, Vernon voted for Trump. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's.
So guys, in the Democratic primary, Biden's down to like 88.9, and Dane County's at like 12%. No, not for Biden now. Or Dane County is Biden's winning like only 85% of the vote in Dane County, which is still a lot, but it's his worst margin in the state by far.
Rachel Maddow for £5. Trump is an existential threat to our democracy, our way of life, everything we hold dear. Therefore, I will be cast my vote for Donald John Trump.
So true.
I hate democracy. I'm voting for that guy. That should be the memo. Like, okay, you hate democracy, you should vote for Trump.
That's literally when you see some of these polls that have been released. It's like, oh yeah, is Trump a threat to democracy?
Yes.
It leads, and then Trump ends up leading.
Yeah, it's like, is Trump a threat to democracy? 90% yes. Would you vote for Trump? Yes.
I love that polling. It's hilarious.
It's just every poll, though.
I think there was a poll. I think it was like the Harris poll or whatever, where Trump actually did better if he was convicted on Jan 6 charges.
Hold up. We got breaking news now to Wall Street Journal. Brand new statewide polling has Trump winning. Hold on. 5 of the 6 key swing states, or 6 of the key 7, with only tied in Wisconsin. Rest he's up by Georgia 1, Arizona 5, NC 6, Michigan 3, Nevada 4, PA 3.
I think he's if he's winning all those other states, I think he's up in Georgia by. I think he's up in Georgia by a bit more than one, and I think he's. I would switch Arizona and Georgia because I think Trump's going to do better in Arizona or Georgia than Arizona, but whatever.
Biden has 100% in Erie County, New York.
Wow.
29
votes. Most useful result of the day. I am a reactionary. I literally want an authoritarian regime. Yeah, there's like a bunch of voters that hate democracy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for that orange man because he wants to overturn democracy. Vote him in.
Unironically, the type of voter who votes for Trump, even though they think he's a threat to democracy, is like kind of a Chad.
Yeah, they're just like, we gotta vote for him. We have to end democracy.
That's probably the young voters.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them are probably people on like really far right Twitter.
It's probably your Groypers.
Yeah.
Do Groypers even answer polls though?
Maybe not.
I don't know if half of them are old enough to vote.
Not.
Okay, so New York is looking pretty good. More results coming in, and yeah, New York City, he just beat the crap out of Haley. Even Manhattan, he's up by 50. So it's gonna be a while before we get results out of the blank ballots, which should be funny to see.
Why is
Holy
Walworth
shit,
County
Rob is
voting
winning
for
Walworth
DeSantis?
County.
Oh,
Rob
God.
Patriot.
Rob is coming back. Rob is making a
Rob
comeback.
comeback. It's coming.
Yeah.
He's beating both Trump and Nikki Haley in Walworth
Wow,
County.
is this from? Are we in April of 2024 or 2023?
I don't know. Ooh, big vote dump somewhere. Waukesha is 92%. Yes is winning by 30 on question 1. It's over. Question 2 is up by 40. Oh, it's just a... Nah, okay, yeah. Outagamie's in. Yes by 10. Trump won this county by 10. Okay, that's a... Wow. Okay, so he's doing... That's interesting. So far early on, Yes is doing way better in, like, the deep blue counties or the ancestral Republican parts, like Waukesha, but doing a little bit worse in the Obama-Trump areas. Huh. That is fascinating, but well worth. The comeback of Rob is here. Are y'all ready for Rob to win, Wisconsin?
Guys.
What?
Who's the guy that just makes troll tweets when they retract errors? They need that for Walworth County right
Wait,
now.
what?
I think
When they
it's Central
retract it.
Valley. Central Valley.
That's called question 2 for yes.
Yep, breaking news. Decision Jessica's called it, like you said. They called it for question 2. Yeah!
Easy call.
And question 1! Question 1 also, because I just called.
Womp womp.
Yeah, they must have realized, okay, Waukesha is basically all in, it's up by 30.
All right, boys. Trump, Wisconsin just got 5 points redder.
No, that means, according to people on Twitter, this is a sign that's a red wave, a red tsunami. Yeah, Kenosha's 83% in. Yes is winning by 24. Holy shit!
Well, frankly, frankly, an underwhelming performance. They're not winning Dane County.
Yeah, they're only up by 20 statewide. Ascending for 5. I'm in Eastern Queens. My precinct results are complete 9 for Trump, 1 for Christie, 0 for Haley, 0 for Ramaswamy. Met that one neighbor. Yeah, there's like that one Christie voter. He wanted to make America big.
Wait, is this the first time Rob has ever like led a county?
No, he was leading a
reporting?
little bit in Iowa. I remember.
In a county?
Yeah, for like a couple minutes because there was like 2 people that voted.
I don't even remember that.
Okay, Rachel Maddow for 5. Rap, have you seen the new Trafalgar, Texas poll? Trump is down -12. Trump is poisoned for the suburbs and middle class. Hope you Trump goons are happy.
Oh no!
DeSantis wins Walworth. It's so over for Trump.
Rock County is 59%, and this is just south of Dane. Okay, this is.
Oh, Milwaukee's in.
Which one?
Milwaukee for the Democratic primary.
Uninstructed's doing better in Milwaukee.
That's weird. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, what's happening with Milwaukee?
Milwaukee is voting more anti-Biden than Madison.
That's crazy, but actually makes a lot of sense because Milwaukee's way more minority heavy than white liberal heavy.
Yeah, but it's not Muslim. Milwaukee doesn't have the Muslim vote.
There's probably some black.
I know, but I mean, like even then, like like even a lot of black voters are not. I don't
guess,
know.
yeah.
That actually is. I mean, a lot of black voters seem pretty supportive of Biden in the primary during the South. So maybe this is a northern like
I think it's
black
another thing.
American. Yeah.
Yeah, so more results out of so Dodge County yes is winning by 28 for perspective. Dodge County voted for Trump by 31. So this is weird. There's a lot of counties like Dane and Waukesha of voting more yes, but there's some counties voting more no. Huh.
Is it like something with like early voting or?
I'm actually baffled by some of these results, but uninstructed's definitely getting more than 20,000.
The coalitions on ballot measures can be goofy.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
really...
I agree with that, but I'm just saying, like, it's bizarre to see Madison swing like 20 points Republican, but like the Drexler swings like 30 points Democrat or something.
Oh, by the way, Wisconsin's now beating New York.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin beating New York. They're counting faster now.
Milwaukee's on the Republican side. Trump's at 76%.
Haley's doing better in Milwaukee. Okay, well, I mean, there's less votes.
Yeah, it's early still, so. RFKs are James Weaver 1892 about to repeat. I won't go that far just yet, but these are some very fascinating results. And this proves once again you can't use referendums to predict stuff. Lacrosse, okay. Lacrosse is 100% in question 1. It voted yes.
Oh, by the way,
what is this map?
Uninstructed so far is doing better in Ozaki than it is in Dane.
Oh, sorry, I missed the super chat. I'm sorry, but I missed the super chat. Harrison Dancy for 5. Hey, Rap and Crew, what do you think about Nebraska Governor Pillen pushing to award the state's electoral college votes a winner-take-all instead of by district? I support it.
Brilliant. It's brilliant because here's the thing: is that if Trump flips Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada, all states he's heavily favored in right now, that wouldn't be enough. He'd have to flip another state. But if Nebraska were to become winner take all, it would become 269 to 269, and that would take it to the House where Trump would.
Let's see. American Spiritual Politics for 2. Call Voss's office and ask for Evers to administration to be impeached. That's not happening. No way. Not worth it. During an election year, that's stupid. Because you're just asking for problems. Milwaukee County, 46% yeah. What is this map? I understand it's a referendum, but good lord. Some of these voters just baffle me. So there's a bunch of Trump voters voting no on both questions. What? It's definitely the Mike Lindell voter. Wait, question 2 is voting yes for... My brain cannot compute with this.
These are probably Republicans that vote no on every referendum because it's increased spending.
Oh my goodness. Milwaukee's voting yes. Please let us continue. I'm just bamboozled of what's happening. I understand it's a referendum, but again,
these coalitions are just.
This is why you don't take referendums and use it as proof.
Uninstructed, it cracked 10%.
It did?
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, because Milwaukee had another dump.
Okay.
Milwaukee's now reporting more votes than Dane.
Please. I am praying. Let Milwaukee vote yes on one of these questions, please.
I mean, it literally.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's gonna vote yes, and oh no, it narrowed in the second one. It might be over.
You know what I think happened? Well, Milwaukee was the epicenter of what happened. I'm not gonna. We all know Zuckerberg put a bunch of money in Milwaukee.
I mean, once the rurals come in, they'll pick back up.
So I'm wondering if that's what's happening. Like these cities, they know what happened. Like not saying like you know why. I'm just saying like they don't like what Zuckerberg did. They put like a bunch of money in those counties. Oh, I wish Menominee would vote yes, because like 5 people are gonna vote in that county. Please.
Yeah, it's just Native American. I mean, it's
the base Native Americans are gonna Zuckerberg corruption.
Man, these referendums are just beautiful. I love referendums like this because again, it proves everyone's point that referendums don't mean shit. This is like,
Guys, it's almost like people, when voting for candidates, vote on multiple issues
Yeah.
and most aren't just hyper focused on one or two.
yeah, this just proves it. Like, I mean, if this is the case, Trump's gonna win Milwaukee, according to these people, or come very close to it. It's just kind of hilarious though that this is happening. But yeah, Biden's doing worse than the Driftless region so far, and the results are coming in. Not surprised though.
Yeah, I think I think Dane County may have some defections, but it's still gonna turn out to a degree and still gonna vote like very, very, very Democratic. I think Biden's real problem started in Milwaukee, and he really can't afford any major deflections in Dane either.
New York Times called it for question 2. Well, that,
Turns out Republicans can win
Oh,
when they're
question one.
Weird, that's not popping up for me.
Right
they
now.
just called it.
Yeah, question 1's a 5-point lead.
Yeah, so question 2, that they must realize.
Oh yeah,
it's
because now the
over.
rolls are coming in.
What's a Biden no voter, Lamau? Well, no, that's just a partisan Democrat. Biden yes are just like people understand, like, okay, they're actual progressives that understand we can't have money politics like that. That's just nuts.
Biden no is just the resist libs. I think every
Okay.
election.
Milwaukee is 46%. It's up by I'm up by 2 for question 2. There's a chance. So the rest of the state, the rest of the votes could be more yes. Or no.
It's tied in Milwaukee.
It's tied.
Yeah, it's tied.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I wanted that so badly. Go yes.
Oh, I mean, it's still a toss up.
It's just we're talking about Milwaukee as a toss up.
Guys, this night is a disaster. We may or may not win Milwaukee.
It's over. What does question 2 do? So question 2 makes it where only election officials can run elections. That's the whole
Just a call.
point. What?
I just noticed the call.
On question 2,
I didn't see it before.
John Willard is back. Of course he is. Right when we mentioned, like, he's probably like losing over the DeSantis stuff.
Orange blob L is inevitable.
Hold on.
Nominated Haley.
The referendum results prove one thing. You can't use them for any how should I phrase this on Twitter?
I don't know.
Like, you can't use them like for predictions. Because like just tonight proves, I mean, freaking Milwaukee voted almost yes on question 2, and then like Winnebago and Ottagami shifting left. It's like that's not happening.
It's question 1 is only losing it by 10 in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Iowa County's, so yeah, that's not worth it. Sauk County, 22% in, uninstructed. So uninstructed, their goal was 24,000 or 20,000 votes. They're already at 24,000. So they already broke their goal.
13% in Dane. Okay. La Crosse is done. Wood is done.
Yeah. So yeah, the fact that La Crosse voted yes in both questions.
Wilwer still hasn't finished. Wilwer still hasn't fixed their mistake.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while, I think.
It's just funny seeing like Rob up there.
Yeah, it just like this election in a nutshell. Rob is winning Wellworth by a convincing margin.
They just, it's just they really like him there.
I just want to see one of these simps use that as like proof that he's.
Remember that one Nikki Haley account that used like a tabulation error as proof?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like Nikki Haley was winning like the reddest county in Ohio.
Yeah.
All right, is Central Valley going to do a tweet about the Walworth County? I hope he does.
Yeah, they better. Rachel Maddow for 5. As a swing voter, Biden making Easter Trans Day visibility was a turning point. I'm 97% more likely to vote for him now. Goodbye, Bible thumpers.
This is a good day for Wisconsin Republicans. They haven't had many in the past few years.
This is a big win.
This is a big win. Rap, do you think Trump wins Wisconsin? Obviously, I think we both agree with that.
I think he does.
By like what, 1.5 points?
I think 1.5.
I think he wins it by like 5, more or less.
Really?
Yep.
The state's too polarized for that. I would say 1 to 2 points.
Polls always heavily underestimate Trump in Wisconsin.
Okay,
National
Claire.
polling is more accurate for it, and that would have him winning by like 6, actually.
They're gonna call. Yeah, they called question 1. It's over.
Everything we have indicates to a lean to likely are Wisconsin. I think putting it as tilt is just kind of hedging, personally.
Let's see here. But yeah, this is a big day. I mean, this is huge for Wisconsin election. There's no reason for this to even happen. The fact it's going to a referendum. What?
The Democratic primary has higher turnout than the Republican primary. It's so over
with more
Trump.
votes in. And it's mostly Milwaukee and Dane. There's still a lot of votes to be counted for the Republicans.
Yeah, there's a lot of votes to be counted for both still.
All right, we'll go for 11 more minutes, everyone. So if you got any more super chats, more questions, begin sending them now. We'll go for like 10 to 15 more minutes.
Is there not going to even count Long Island? Actually, no, they're not.
They're not ready for the Zeldin wave or the DeSantis wave.
Yeah, Trump's at only 78 in Nassau now.
Do you think that Wisconsin's close in polling is because a lot of conservatives moved to Florida? Well, no, because I think it just polling sucks in Wisconsin. It is notoriously awful. They always understate Trump, like Yeet was saying. Like what was it, 2016, like a 6-point miss, and 2020 was like 8-point miss?
Yeah, and again, the national polling in 2020 was much more accurate for Wisconsin. And if you were to use that measure here, you would have Trump at about R+6 in Wisconsin. So I don't think Trump +5 is really unrealistic.
Congratulations, Joe Biden winning his second term. Oh, John Willard, of course.
I mean, he supports Biden, so, you know.
Funny thing is, like, okay, hold on. Never mind. I thought
John Willard would.
What?
John Willard would make a great campaign manager with his
John Willard would
with his superior electoral instincts. I think he would be unbeatable as a campaign chair.
Yeah, he would have Democrats win Idaho. That's how strong he would be. I can't wait until the polls are showing an overestimation for Republicans this cycle. If that happens, I'm gonna laugh. Like they underestate Democrats, or yeah, both ways. Either way, if it understates Republicans, I laugh. If it understates Democrats, I laugh even harder. Or Republicans, yeah. Goes both ways, I win. Because the memes of that alone would be perfect.
By the way, there's this guy on Twitter. It's a Drew Wilder # resist Biden. Ironically, this guy supports Biden because Trump's the nominee.
Really?
Yeah, # resist Biden, yet you support Biden.
# resist Biden.
We got 20% in Suffolk County, Trump 84%. And that margin will grow. Yeah.
How much does Trump win Suffolk by?
Well, New York State.
How much does Trump win Suffolk by? High single digits?
Yeah, I would say that.
In the general?
Yeah, in the general.
I think he wins it safe.
I don't know about that. I would say like 8-9 points.
Well, I think New York as a whole is going to be like borderline likely. It could be likely.
I won't go that far just yet, but we got to see. Oh, Menominee Patriots! 180 people voted!
Yo!
Voted
it's
yes!
So
yes!
Voted no on one of them and voted yes on the other.
They voted no on one, they voted yes on two.
I don't think I've ever seen Menominee County vote the same way as Republicans before in Wisconsin.
Well, there was the Mike Gallagher seat where it was uncontested.
That doesn't count. That doesn't. I talk about like a statewide race.
I mean, Trump's winning it by
Menominee Patriots. hold up. Am I reading the turnout correctly?
Trump is winning 93% of the vote.
Bro. Holy crap.
From the 57 Republicans.
Menominee Patriots.
We need those like last 4% of votes in Menominee to just go 100% for yes on issue one.
Biden won 96% of the vote in Menominee.
Damn, well that's not a surprise. That's a native tribe. He
I mean, it's 100% in too.
Yeah, so. What was that?
I don't know.
Let's see. The reservation voted yes. Let's go. Yeah, Menominee Patriots. They cooked there. They knew what they were doing. But yeah, as more votes come in, it's just gonna be. It's not enough out of Dane or Milwaukee. It's just not there. Just got in. Do we want yes or no? We want yes to both questions, and so far, yeah, it's a pathetic beatdown for no. Bro, I was not expecting like lacrosse to vote yes, and then freaking like Vernon's right now voting no. Yes. Least schizophrenic referendum. All
I'm
right.
not surprised. I mean, I feel like both of these are fairly common sense measures that only partisan Democrats would support.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that these more light blue counties are voting yes on them.
You have to call for issue 1. Both issues have passed. Big win. Big news. I don't know what to say. All right. So
Big news, guys! Wisconsin just voted to end democracy by banning
Wait. Big news.
Wisconsin.
Where's Rufus at? Where's Rufus off the referendum shit? He was spewing about, referendums are gonna mean the abortion referendum means Trump can't win.
Shit. Shots fired.
Actually, abolishing Zuckerbucks means that Biden's gonna win Wisconsin by a safe margin.
No, Biden's gonna win Wisconsin by 20 now instead of 17.
Real. He believes the ABC poll.
Biden plus 17 in Wisconsin.
I will never forget that poll. I have it saved somewhere, but
why the fuck is Vernon still?
Because it's 3% in. I didn't realize 3% in. I thought it was like 30. But yeah, this is just lacrosse. I can't believe.
While we're still.
And Ozaki's not okay. 3% in. Never mind.
Washington's not in yet.
Prince arrived for 5, and Rhode Island Uncommitted got 17%. Also, Barris' PA poll is now public if we want to look at the crosstabs. You guys want to do that real quick before we head off?
Yeah.
Sure.
If someone can
We should check out the Indy number.
Also, the uncommitted vote was 15%, not 17 in Rhode Island.
Whatever, James.
Rhode Island's actually counted pretty good. It's already done.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna get the Let me get the Biden versus Trump versus generic. Okay, I got the poll up here. Sorry, got chat. Rachel Mount for 5. Malcolm X was right. Elon Omar was right. First they come for the leftists and they come for me. Nikki Haley's our only hope. I love you. Real and true. Okay, we got the poll up. Okay, so this is okay, I've already noticed some funny things. So this is Trump versus Biden, and Trump's up by 5, right? 55 points, or 45.7 to 40. He's at 31% with African Americans. Nah.
I believe he's doing very good in Philadelphia in the poll.
That has to. Okay, let's look at by.
I mean, I feel like
poll.
It's pretty normal for crosstabs.
Yeah, I'm 31% with like black voters is just ridiculous. Like maybe 15 to 20%.
But you know, well, to be fair, you can say small sample size, and PA blacks feel more conservative. Either way, I don't think it's gonna be 31%, but
subgroups have bigger margins of
error. Well, yeah,
error
I'm not denying that.
In polling,
Independents are going.
You
for
need
Trump
to read
by
polling
9.
like that.
Independents are breaking for Trump by 9, but there's like 30% decided. What is it with Kennedy with leaners? I'm actually I want to go by leaners. Yeah,
Let me check 2020 CNN exit polls.
What's Trump versus Kennedy versus Stein? Trump actually does worse with independent. Okay, that's weird. He does worse with everyone on the ballot.
So the rate in 2020 for PA was R+1. So that number would be good enough. Indies voted for Biden by 12. Not 12. 6-7 points.
Oh, breaking news! Walworth County just flipped.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What the hell?
They took it from DeSantis. It was if you could say robbed.
In the middle of the night, Walworth County suddenly flipped.
Somebody call Max Nordau.
Trump.
Yeah.
He's still on Twitter.
This is actually huge for Pennsylvania. The Catholic vote's breaking for Trump by 16. Funny enough, Trump's doing better with Catholics and Protestants here.
That is huge. That's like an if that actually happens, that's like an actual realignment.
I mean, evangelicals.
Something important to know.
By 24.
Is,
okay, that's interesting.
Something important to know. Yeah, if Trump wins Georgia and PA, he's won the election.
Yeah.
Rap.
What?
And he's winning Georgia for sure.
Supposed to Walworth stuff.
Wait, what?
Central Valley Politics just posted the Walworth.
Oh
thing.
no, not again! No.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it. Let's go.
God damn.
I literally told him to. By the way.
By the way, go follow him. Go follow Central Valley Politics. He's a great guy. Just freaking every time he does that. He does it for the intention, but it's freaking hilarious. I want to go by education by race. White non-college grads break for Trump by 20. White college grads break for Biden by 12. That seems like a lot for Trump. What about region detail? Philly. Trump's only down in Philly by 15. But he's only at 33%, to be clear. He's at 33%, but he was at 17% back in 2020. So he's double the support, according to this poll. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Crosstab moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's
losing
probably
Allegheny by 12. That seemed about right. Yeah, that's right. I want to see what's the other one you guys want me to look at?
What are the options? I
I
don't have the crosstabs open.
You want me to bring up? Actually, I want to see approval. Biden approval. Oh my gosh.
Oh, does he have favorables?
No favorables, sadly. Actually, has a Shapiro approval. I'm actually curious. Shapiro, oh yeah. 53% approve, 32% disapprove, 13% undecided. Yeah, that's about right for him.
Yeah, safety.
Yeah,
Safety.
he's not losing.
I can't wait for the competition between Joe Lombardo and Josh Shapiro, and who can win bigger re-election in what was it, 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2026.
I want to
Watch
see.
Lombardo not even get an opponent.
I want to see by. Actually, I'm curious about let's see. Chat, what do you want me? This will be the final thing we look at.
I want to see the Biden approval.
Biden approval, yeah. So I forgot to look at that. Yeah, it's Biden at 41% approve with over 53% disapprove. Yeesh. That's what 33% of African Americans say disapprove. Independents, oh yeah. Only 32% approve of Biden. That explains it. That explains why he's not doing good.
Pennsylvania's going for him.
The freaking Republicans approve of this guy. Really? 11% approve.
What's the Republican percentage for Biden?
What?
What's the Republican percentage for Biden?
11% approve.
It's all Philly.
Yeah, it's those freaking like suburban voters haven't voted Republican in 30 years. Yeah, Biden's getting 6% of them. Bruh. These
Raps, look at Bayfield County in Wisconsin.
Bayfield.
For what?
Bayfield County for the questions.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah.
Douglas
Yeah,
is
it's
voting
voting
yes. But it's voting.
That's only 19%. That's only 19%
Yeah.
of the vote.
Ashland's
Also
voting yes in
voting there.
both. Okay, yeah, that Bayfield's going down if both are voting yes.
I mean, Bayfield's like a super liberal place, isn't it?
I guess not really. It's only Biden plus 14. I mean, Douglas is Biden plus 9 plus 11. These three counties up here, they're very similar.
Isn't it just a bunch of boomer libs?
Yeah, it's a bunch of boomers from Madison that live up here.
So it's basically resist libertarians.
Yeah, it's like from Chicago and Madison. That's where they're from.
Aren't they also technically, like, not really, but they're sort of like kind of close to, what was it, Duluth?
Yeah, that's where you're getting close to Duluth. Right on the border with Duluth.
Why is Washington County not in?
Because it's Waukesha. Or not Waukesha, it's Washington.
Oh wait, it is for the Democrats.
It is in Waukesha.
Yeah. Yeah,
It is for the
Washington's 100%
Democrats.
in.
Democrats.
Alright, so if anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, whatever, begin sending them now because
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's up with Washington. They're going to report all the results at once.
Oh, hey, we have Washington County in the Democrat primary.
Well,
Yeah, 91-6.
91-6.
So
So
it should be coming in for Republicans pretty
I'm
soon.
instructed that's going to end up with like 40,000 votes. That's double what they wanted. They wanted 20,000. Ooh, big vote dump somewhere. I'm guessing.
Washington.
I'm guessing that's where it was.
Trump 81, Haley 12, 70% in.
Let's see. More jobs should be going to foreign-born and not domestic lazies. Rachel Maddow moment. Oh, man. All right, so Madison's 62%. I mean, I just cannot believe that it's just going down in flames this badly. Both questions are succeeding this much.
It's really surprising.
All right, so
really is it?
Well, no, I thought it was a couple points, but not by.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I thought it was gonna pass
easily.
easily. It just seems like one of those things that would pass easily.
Well, no, I just didn't trust Madison.
Yeah.
That's why. You know, when it comes to referendums, God knows with Madison, they either vote like kind of common sense or they just vote insane. You know.
Well, I mean, they have a decent chunk of progressives that are just gonna be principled and vote yes.
Okay, Ozaki results. Yeah, that's not doing anything there.
I don't know if this has changed at all. Trump's at 88% in Queens and Bronx.
Same match for 5. Those 3 counties in northern Wisconsin are also blue because of the port unions. Oh yeah, I should mention that too. They got some unions up there. With Duluth especially, yeah.
Yeah, Trump's doing amazing in New York City.
Yeah, so it comes on the boomers from Madison, like the union workers. Thanks for mentioning that. Anyways, folks, I think we'll end the stream here. I just wanted to stream until we got results out of Wisconsin, and this is...
Do you guys think there's a chance Trump, if Biden's margins fall down, Trump could actually do almost as well as Biden in Wisconsin in this primary?
We just gotta see, but a lot of the rest of the states can be more Trump friendly. So
yeah, is the rest of the state going to be more Biden friendly though?
That's a tricky one because parts of this, like the drift list, I don't know. And the drift list seems to be the most anti-Biden part of the state so far.
Interesting.
So anyways, folks, I think I'm going to end the stream. If you guys did enjoy the stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. This was a fun stream, a bit faster than usual for an election night, but yeah, another vote dump somewhere. Washington, yeah.
I mean,
good lord.
All the states were on the Eastern and Central time zone, so they were all right. They were all at the same time.
So yeah, again, there's more results outstanding, but we all know how this is gonna go. I mean, this is just hilarious that uninstructed got gonna end up with like 40,000 votes. And yeah, any final thoughts, anyone?
Yeah, this is pretty good for Trump. Not that great for Biden, but we'll see.
Yeah, just one of those wait and see moments.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, folks, again, thank you all so much. We'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see me from. Godspeed.